Holy smokes, good morning. Absolutely no one knows I was going live. I haven't shared the link out. Didn't tell anybody, didn't invite anybody, but Gabe's here. What's up, Gabe? So I'm going to ramble. What's up, Praetor? Good to see you. I'm going to ramble a little bit. I might bitch a little bit too. The bitching is due to circumstances beyond my control. I'm going to take a break from drawing for a while. Doesn't mean I'm not working on books. I'm is because I'm also a writer. But some folks may have heard me talk about it previously. A few years ago, I broke my arm pretty badly. It was a surgical break, 2 places in my elbow, 3 places in my wrist, and it was a surgical break. They wanted to go in and do surgery, pins, screws, all that shit. I couldn't afford it, and I couldn't afford the time down for the recovery. So I said, fuck it, put a cast on it. So they did, but I had painting commissions due, and that's how I was paying the bills, paintings. So after 2 weeks, I cut the cast off, and I'm okay. I mean, it hurts every now and then, but no big deal, right? Man, painting is not stressful. Check the mic. There we go. That ought to be better. I don't know why it was coming through the camera instead of through the headphones. So anyway, thank you for the heads up, Gabe. Uh, I opted not to have the surgery, and I cut out of the cast early because I had work to do. And again, it doesn't affect painting. Painting is big motions, and it's. Drawing, however, is repetitive, small motions, and I kept getting pain and inflammation and whatever. Take some ibuprofen, take a couple hours off or a day off, and then go back and do more. So I went to the doctor, and she said, "Yeah, no, that's not going to get it done. So either take a substantial period of time off and take the anti-inflammatories she prescribed with some steroids, or you're going to be looking at the carpal tunnel syndrome surgery." I don't even know what the hell that is, and I've got a degree in medicine. I don't know what the surgery is, but I know that the recovery time is longer than I want to play around with. So I'll go for the first option, which is I will take some time off from the little bitty motions of drawing, and I'll write. And I'm not even typing, I'm using text to speech. And it's a little awkward, but it's working. I've got the whole script written for the next Pariah book. I'm 16 pages drawn and done. Haven't even launched a sign up for it yet, so there's no pressure there. So I'm writing the next Jake Bishop novel at the same time, and I don't think it's going to be a novella. I think it's going to be a full length novel. It's called Jake Bishop: The Long Way Down. Good story. I'm already into it and enjoying it. But this was kind of a hard decision. Like, I really enjoy making art. I like drawing. What are you going to do? Got to make good decisions. I ain't no spring chicken no more. Shit don't heal right. Some of them were required. That's unironically just something I put down there, not realizing. Eh. So I'm going to hang out a little bit this morning and just kind of waffle through some stuff. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Um, I'm contemplating. It's one of the thoughts in my head. The script for Pariah: Sanctum of Hate is written, and I have kind of casually mentioned, that I might like to work with a penciler that's whose style is compatible with my own. Hello, Carrie. Good to see you. If they're willing to split whatever money might be there, up to and including none, uh, if they wanted to work on a book. And I did have one person reach out already, but I haven't even formally announced that. So, kind of thinking about going that route. Me write, you draw, we split. You know, Don't know. It's hard to turn your baby over to somebody else, but I do want to kind of maintain the rhythm. I want to keep the books coming. Damn it, cigarette case ain't working. I don't mind collaborating with folks. I've done it before. Um, but there's something about when it's your baby. You wrote it, you drew it, and now oh, here you. Yeah, it's like dropping your kid off at a babysitter whose name is Casey Anthony. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Things I'm thinking about. So I'm going to shoot the link out to a few folks, including dropping it in the chat. Well, yeah, I'll drop it in the chat. But as always, if I don't know you, I'm not letting you in. I'd start small with a class, see if they can handle a short story first, then arrange it works for both of y'all. Yeah, that might work. I mean, maybe do the next Jake Bishop comic instead of Pariah. Do a How long is a standard floppy, by the way? I don't know. I've never known. I know that when I was doing comics in the 90s, the pages were usually 28-page scripts, 26 to 28-page scripts. But I don't know anymore. Has shit changed? 24 pages usually. Yeah, so Pariah, I mean, not Pariah, A Damn Dirty Thing was, I think, 22 pages. I didn't realize how close I was to just a regular old floppy. Excuse me. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that, or do a couple of test pages and see how it works, or just sit on it until I'm fully recovered and do it myself. I am going to the sculpture I talked about doing of the golem for the next campaign by Yay Big. I have decided I can do that. Those are pretty big motions. They're actually kind of therapeutic for your hands, squishing the clay around. We'll see. I've never sculpted with cos clay or super sculpey. I've done it in clay, ceramic, uh, but we'll see. Things are always popping and happening in my head. Even like I woke up at 4 this morning, had some coffee, got the wife out the door to go to her job, came back here. Excuse me. Been writing ever since, and I got to a good stopping space. What is this? Big old nothing. Name this television theme song from the 60s and win 2,000 points. Let's see what it is. It's Bewitched. Shut up. You're not smart. Was also working on redesigning the golem's face. I wasn't 100% happy with just having the beard made out of Spanish moss. It doesn't move or flow the way I wanted it to, and it's too similar to his head hair. So, yeah, I've got it pulled up. I'll share what I was doodling. So, thinking about making thicker, like roots, like if you just reached and grabbed a plant and snatched it out of the ground. Of course, I'd make the hair long. You can't see that. I'd make the hair longer to blend it in. But I think I like this, having it more roots than spriggly hair. I'm going to do a couple of different versions, including a bare face. Just see how that looks. The shit that goes through my head constantly. Ah! So I was listening earlier. The Supreme Court is currently deliberating on the AG Pam Bondi versus Riley. It's more monster than mannish. Not bear as in naked. But what I thought I was listening to with the Supreme Court wasn't what they were talking about. They were talking about a redistricting case, a gerrymandering case down in Louisiana. Had nothing to do with deporting that idiot. And the ACLU filed claim against the AG. Somehow, I don't even understand the legal standing for that. If you're an illegal alien and you're illegal, illegal means illegal. Get the fuck out. What do I know? I'm just an idiot that draws funny books. The vision just popped in my head, Gable, of a bear head on the golem. That just, fuck you for putting that in my brain. You put it in me eye, put it in me brain. I won't be able to play the drums. You can't play the drums anyway. Sid and Nancy. You're not going to leave me here with useless, are you? That movie's funny. I haven't seen it in forever, but I need to go watch it again. Welcome to the show, Mr. Tanner Hurley.
Hey, hey, hey.
Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. I I was just sharing my decision I think I've made on doctor's advice. I've got to stop the repetitive motion for a while or face
Oh, really?
surgery. Yeah, or face the surgery. So what I'm juggling now is, that's not going to stop me from creating. I'm a writer too, so I'm writing the next Jake Bishop novel. I've already written the Pariah sequel. It's done. So I'm contemplating collaborating maybe with a penciler. Don't know. Uh, but just generally, it's hard to not draw or paint or whatever. I'm
Oh,
using
man.
text to speech to write to give my arm every opportunity to heal up completely. Like, I don't think I've shown it. Maybe I have on camera. At the end of a long day, my wrist is swollen and red. My elbow is
Oh, man.
throbbing. I have to do ice packs and take ibuprofen. And I remember looking at it and going, that can't be good.
Oh,
And
my gosh.
my wife said, what did you do? No, I was just drawing. How are you, bud?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. Hey, old Stephen B. Good
Hey,
to see you.
Stephen B. How are you?
Good to see you. So, I've been writing since the wee hours, and it's now what the hell? It's
It's
afternoon.
noon.
Yeah, and I thought going stir crazy bored. I'm gonna go live and just bitch about life. By the way, here's another complaint. While I'm wang, let me get my snivel gear out. Um, the other day, my dog is on a runner because the tornado destroyed our fence on all four sides of the
Oh,
backyard.
man.
So she's on a runner, and she got tangled up around a tree. So I went out there and I was untangling her, and she went whoosh around my legs and took off and almost sawed my right foot off at the ankle.
My God.
Took my big ass to the ground. Ah! So now I've got like an incision scar all the way around that ankle except on the back. And Carrie says, "Hello, Tanner. How are you?"
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
So now, it fucking hurts just to cross my ankles when I'm sitting, and I always cross my ankles when I'm sitting. So I'm like, "Ow! Don't do that."
Oh man.
Damn dog tried to kill me. Aging, aging sucks.
Yeah, no, I concur.
You know, at 20 and 30 years old, you get hit by a train, you jump up, you shake it off, you look to see what kind of damage you did to the train. Now I'm
Right.
sick. Now I'm 60. If I yawn the wrong way, I pull a muscle.
Well, I get that because my body has undergone rapid aging due to military lifestyle.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Which
man.
is funny because I never put two and two together until I was about ready to retire, and then they were talking about the similarities between the military and like sports athletes, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's literally why it's 20 and out normally. Flag officers and old chiefs might go 30,
Yeah.
but us normal mortal human beings that don't live on Olympus out at 20, retired. Oh my God. So normally on a Wednesday, my conversation at Tanner would begin with, well, obviously I didn't win the lottery because we're here doing the show, but I haven't played it yet this week, so we don't know. So
We don't know.
here's hoping that Wednesday you don't see me. If I win the lottery, there'll be signs.
There'll be signs.
Where's Doc? Don't know, do you? So there was one guy that reached out, Peter Orchard,
Uh-huh.
and he looks like a pretty good artist. I'm looking for, if I collaborate with someone whose style is compatible with mine, uh, which is kind of, I don't know, I describe it as old school Ramita Perez with a lot of grayscale.
Okay.
Because I like shading the shit out of my
Hey,
video.
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hello, Scarlett. How are you? Good to see you.
Hello,
So
hello.
we're just hanging out. She says, "What's up?" Oh, I found my Hawaiian shirt. It'd been missing in action for a while. In the pile that's usually behind me back there in that chair
Uh-huh.
of clean laundry that I don't put away, I put it all away, and it was like, there's my favorite shirt,
I had them out over the weekend.
the
Yeah,
Loud Hawaiians.
yeah. I
Yeah,
broke them out because we had decent weather going on.
yeah, yeah. It's all rainy and nasty here today.
Yeah, same here.
Is it
Well,
really?
it hasn't rained yet, but yet is the key word. It's all overcast and cloudy.
Yeah. Yeah, by
And
this evening you'll get it. Usually the weather comes out of the northwest and
so true.
creeps its way down to the coast. Yep, it's raining there. Scarlett's in Alabama. Did you get any of the storms from last night? There were some big ass thunderstorms rolling through
Oh
the
man.
country. Now I know I'm old. I'm talking about the fucking weather. My can has a herniated bottom. Can you
I
see
see
it?
this. Yeah.
So it's not sitting,
It's not
and
sitting properly, huh?
it scares me because it's leaning hard to starboard. I don't need it to spill. Oh, Gabe, shut the actual hell up. I was sleeping good last night. Now I hear them, but this morning it's been right. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Now all I need to do to be Rex is just, and so turned 75 years old today. Nobody cares. I don't care. Calling you. Rex tried to call me out, Tanner, for a
How
cockfight,
so?
the drawing competition,
Okay.
and I kind of blew him off because Rex ain't no artist, and he uh, he was on his own show saying that I chickened out. So I jumped on there quick, fast, and hurry. Kerry actually hit me up and said, "Rex is talking shit." I'm like, all right. So I go over there and I told him dude, man, you wouldn't survive that. It would be like Ali versus Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, see, it's actually a COC, creator owned content fight. But yeah, I did. I called him out. I'm like, come on. First of all, I don't think anybody would tune in to watch that fight because who wants to see two old men, one who is a great artist and the other one who can't draw his way out of a paper sack? I mean, that you throw a toddler in the ring with Mike Tyson in his prime and he'd have a better chance. I'm not wrong. Rex. But, we could do a drawing contest on his channel if he wants or on mine. Either one. We could simulcast it, I guess.
There you go.
But he can't show his work because he's. Look. No, that's not how this works. He'd lean down and come up with a Ramita. Look. George Perez drawing.
I did this.
Yeah. Oh God. I don't know where that rumor came from that he streams in his tidy whities, but somebody said that to me a couple of years ago and I can't unsee it. So every time I see Rex, I'm like, you are dressed, aren't you? I mean, I'm naked from the waist down, but it's not
Oh, good
something
stuff. All right.
that's not something I normally do. Oh, my underwear is dirty. I'm kidding, kidding, kidding. Holy smokes! So, what's on the agenda for this week, Tanner? What have you got going on?
Schoolwork. Just that's actually what I was right in the middle of when you reached out. I was like,
Ah,
I'll take a break.
yeah, they're good. Good man. Good man. What's up, Chuck? Good to see you. Chuck, do you not have a wrench? Let me go check on you here.
No, I'm in a philosophy class that focuses primarily on ethics and the ethical frameworks,
Hmm.
which I'll tell you what, I've been in it 4 weeks now, and so halfway point. Where was human doc was celebrate. Yeah, dealing with uh, truck issues, and it was a rough day. It was a very rough day.
He blew a tranny.
I'm still only one car down because still waiting on the warranty company to reach out to the dealership and all that fun stuff. So.
He didn't like my joke.
I didn't get it. Sorry.
Listen to the words. Blew a tranny.
Oh no no. No no
Look,
no no
I said
no.
it live that Wednesday, and it was out there, and everybody in the chat was like, "Ha ha, blew a tranny." I'm like, "Oh no, you know what I meant? You know what I meant, okay?"
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So ethics class is basically, I had to take it too, and it's also one of the mandatory things you have to get hours in CEUs when you're a counselor every two
Oh man.
years. And it's always the stupidest thing. It's like there's a moral framework of right and wrong. On what do we base this moral framework? Blah 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 blah. And it's the same class every time. And then they present you with here's a moral dilemma. How do you decide?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Like I thought I was gonna hate it because like instantly I was like, I don't think I'm an ethical person. You know, I didn't. And then I realized, oh, wait, I do utilize some of this stuff on a day to day basis and
Hmm.
didn't even realize it. You know, but no, I have fun with that. I'm currently right now linking because they wanted you to for this week's discussion to talk about civil disobedience.
Hmm.
So I'm like, okay. Well, how do I tie this into my life and
Hmm.
what's been going on? I was like, I haven't really seen anything on the news or whatnot, but they were like, oh, you can talk about movies that you've seen, and I was like, V for Vendetta. I'm totally gonna, talk about V for Vendetta, and I'm gonna get a grade to receive, for talking about comic book movies.
I remember. I remember we were talking about civil disobedience when I was in college, and uh, they pointed at me. Can you give an example from pop culture? And I said, I can't drive 55. Nobody drove 55 miles an hour. Nobody. And that was civil disobedience, as opposed to, driving 100 miles an hour and sideswiping other cars, which is you've
Yeah,
now entered the realm of crime.
crime.
See, I don't consider burning Teslas as a civil disobedience. I consider that a felony. But I don't. I remember one of the lectures one year. It was when The Walking Dead was really big,
Oh,
and
okay.
he was saying, "Oh, The Walking Dead is all about ethical decisions that you have to make, quandaries that you find yourself in, and blah blah blah." I'm like, well, yeah, but you're dealing with a broken dystopian world where ethics becomes very subjective. You're not worried about infringing on someone else's property when you go take over that shopping mall to fortify yourself. It's just survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
So anyway, chat, how the hell are you guys doing? What do
How
you all
are you,
got going
chat?
on? What do you guys got going on a Monday? And then we sit quietly and wait for the
And
chat
we
to
sit
respond.
quietly and wait. Yeah, it's okay.
Um, I got an exactly right, Chuck. Exactly.
True. Hey, Mr. Glenn Fleming.
Hey, Glenn, good to see you.
Hey, how are you?
I need to let me get back over here to the chat.
He's clearly talking about you, Doc.
Nobody uses that kind of terminology with me anymore. My day has come and gone. The link is pinned at the top of the comments, at the top of the chat. If you want to pop in, Gabe, Stephen B, Scarlett, anybody, Carrie, even. No,
Anybody.
Carrie never does. But if you guys want to pop in and just chill and hang out and have some coffee with us, you are welcome to. Oh, Glenn says he's stressed. What's going on?
Oh man, what's going on?
Well, like Glenn, I'm stressed because I don't want to not draw, but I have to because I don't want that damn surgery.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And
So, what, did you get that news yesterday or
last week,
last week?
yeah, doctor's not open. Well, my doctor's office is in fact open on Sundays, but my doctor's not in on Sundays.
Oh yeah,
Just the practice is.
I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, I go to a Doc in the Box, and they're really good and affordable. Oh hell yeah!
Oh wow.
Yep, there are Glenn. If you look in the archives, I don't know if UK archives has them, but the DoD archives and the National Archives have maps, military maps from that era during the Vietnam War.
Oh
If you want
yeah.
to maybe search there, I think you have to pay a small fee to download them, but Oh no.
But at least the work's been done for you, you know.
Yeah.
In that case, you know.
Well, like if you're doing a story about Vietnam and you want to know where the Ho Chi Minh Trail ran specifically, it's not on a modern map. You have to go find an archived old map or, you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
uh, uh, military movement maps, whatever. That's all archived stuff. So I know I watch Mark Feldman Productions. He's a World War II historian and World War One, and I
Oh,
watch, of
nice.
course, Druckenifel, the naval historian, and those guys always talk about their sources and where they get their stuff from. So that's a pretty good source. So excuse me. Um, oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, yeah,
Oh. No, I get that.
yeah. Sometimes the shit we do, Glenn, it's a lot like work, huh? I'm gonna refresh my coffee, Tanner. Tell them that one joke you know.
Oh yeah. So three guys walk into a bar and no, there's no joke. Sorry. The joke is him leaving me every time. So how's everybody doing? It's okay, I'll wait. It's all right. It's all right, chat.
That must have been a short joke.
Yeah, it was a short joke.
I damn near ran, and I don't run. Cheers.
Cheers.
So obviously not the normal coffee shop show.
No.
No production value
No
whatsoever.
production value.
I went over to Rumble for the first time in months,
Really?
and in the notifications, I had like several new subscribers to my fine art channel over there. I'm like, that's
Nice.
interesting, but I couldn't find my own damn channel to get to my analytics or what. I had no
Yeah.
idea. There used to be just a one button click, whoosh, and there you were.
Oh, wow.
Nothing. Can't figure it out. I'll do a deep dive later. So I'm going to do a spoiler right now. It's
Okay.
not really a spoiler, just a tease. Yes, it was a brisk hobble down the hall. So here's a little tease for the beginning of the next Jake Bishop novel. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Some guys are just born lucky. They catch every green light, they land the perfect job, and somehow they always end up at the right place at the right time. They say the right thing without even trying. Even when they screw up, they manage to come out on top. But not this guy. No, this guy had the opposite of that kind of luck. Poor dumb bastard got himself killed right on my doorstep. Red and blue lights reflect off a puddle of blood, casting eerie shadows on the brick wall. The boys in blue gather around the body like moths to a flame. Even at this early hour, a small crowd of onlookers is gathered quietly in morbid curiosity. Detective Tom Ryan walks over to me and hands me a crumpled slip of paper. It's my business card. this unfortunate schmuck had been coming to see me. Great.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
I love writing this shit. I love it.
Oh man, Gled says he's lost his ability to draw. He hasn't been drawing anything for a while now. For months. Jeez.
I am the antidote to that kind of good luck, Chuck. What are you talking about? Yeah, I've always wondered this. You know, if I always catch the red lights, that means somebody always catches the green lights, right?
True.
Welcome
true.
to the show, Scarlett.
Hey, Scarlett.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it still morning? It's
Well,
still
good
early.
afternoon.
Oh,
It's still
afternoon.
morning for me.
It is for you. That's right. It's 11:37 your time.
I'm on East Coast time now, regardless of being Central. I feel like I know it's afternoon, regardless of what time zone I'm in.
Okay.
I'll pretend that made sense.
Well, because I don't know. Everybody that I know is East Coast that I talk to online.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I have to, even my streams, like when I talk about them, I talk them East Coast, not Central time. When I
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We when we decided on the time to do the coffee shop, we were keeping in mind our UK
Mhm.
subscribers.
Mm.
You know, any later than 1 and it's deep in their evening, but we're hitting them around tea time, and that allows us to have a morning crowd on the Pacific coast. So 1 o'clock seemed to be that sweet spot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, as you can tell, it's been wildly successful by the thousands of views we get.
Well, you know, the algorithms, it's a pain in the ass, right? You
Yeah,
never know what's
fuck
gonna.
Al Gore. Fuck Al Gore and his rhythms.
I don't know. I've talked to so many different people who say, "Oh no, you need to do this in your title, or you need to put this hashtag, or you need to do this." And I've tried all those things, and I've gotten no like more success or less success than just doing what I was doing prior.
Yeah, my fine art channel, same thing. All the hashtags are in the description, and none of it helps. None of it.
Right?
I need this very video, to go viral. And get me
okay.
1 million views, Scarlett.
Million.
You got it.
views.
Well, you got to get the thumbnail. That's where it's at, right? That's what everybody tells me now. It's your thumbnail that matters.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, I kind of suck at making thumbnails. I make them. They're just not, ooh, ah.
I know I've been told mine are too cluttered, but I like mine. So I was like, you know what? I did it the way they told me to do it. It didn't change anything. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stay back to the way I do it. You know, I don't care. I have 5 characters with the background image. Get over it. It's cluttered. I like it.
Yeah. I'm going to do what I want to do. Screw you guys.
That's right. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Take my toys and go.
Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some coffee.
All right, Tanner, I will talk to this woman here.
Yeah, you tell the joke because we know what happened last time. I tried to tell one. It was pretty bad.
I don't need to tell jokes. I'm naturally witty.
Nice.
I am spontaneously rapport filled. He says as he almost chokes on a burp. I'm so
The ladies love
articulate.
those charms, right?
I'm here to tell you, I'll be knocking them dead. Speaking of, I was scrolling through Facebook Reels, and there's one of toddlers reacting to the fart noise.
Oh God.
Apparently, it's something you put on your phone, and it's a big, long, wet sounding fart.
Oh Lord, poor
And these-
children.
And the poor toddlers are looking at their parents because I told my son to hold my hand because my tummy hurt. And the poor child's going,
Oh no, they traumatize these children before they oh gosh. They poor baby.
and it took my mind back, Scarlett, to a few years ago. My youngest son, who's in his 30s, he farted and we laughed, and he said,
Mhm.
Daddy, do you ever get so old that farts are not funny anymore? And I said, no, son, you will never reach an age when farts are not funny.
Right? It doesn't matter.
That's right. What's up, Grey Wolf? Good to see you.
No, you be in the elevator, grown ass, old ass motherfucker, crusty ass bitch, and you still gonna laugh. You gonna snicker at best. Even a
You-
nun. I don't
you-
care what she says. She is laughing on the inside. She's trying to
You-
hold back the
Yeah,
laughter.
you'll but it's funny too at the same
Who's
time.
laughing on the inside?
The nun is laughing at a fart in the elevator.
Oh,
That was a joke. You missed the joke.
okay.
Yeah, it was
I
good,
missed the
man.
joke.
because farts are fun. Farts are eternally funny.
Eternally
There's,
funny.
there's I always wondered, and I'm not even kidding. This went through my brain wondering. I wonder the first time either Adam or Eve farted what they thought.
Did they ask for Satan? I don't know.
What was that?
Was that the first like notion of chaos? I don't
What,
know.
what in the world was that?
Chaos
They told us
theory.
it was the apple, but no, it was the fart. That was the first chaos to enter the world.
I don't know. I just know that when it happened before they analyzed it, they laughed because farts are funny. Oh my gosh. How did I land on farts?
I
You were
don't
talking
know.
about something about the
I bet it
toddlers and the
smelled like
mom's doing a
apples.
reaction video kind of thing to it. It interests you.
When I was live on panel with Caroline, her Alexa would be right next to her laptop. I could get her Alexa to fart. Yeah. Anybody that's got an Alexa in their house, I'm about to fuck with you. Alexa, bark like a dog.
Oh no.
See, I don't allow Alexa or Siri, either one of those ladies in my house.
We've got the Alexa Dot,
Mhm.
but it's in the kitchen, and we only use it for timers and add something to the shopping list. And otherwise, shh, don't
Right?
talk
You
in
can't
front
let her
of it.
get smart. 'Cause
Yeah, don't.
I'm scared of them, honestly. I mean, it's probably because of a TV show, but yeah, it scared us when we watched it. It turned evil. That their version of an Alexa turned evil, and I'm good.
Yeah, and they could for all we know. But here's what I know: until that thing grows arms and legs, it can't really hurt me. But
It
I
was
do,
scary though, man.
I
It was
do
like
kind
the
of.
worst haunted house ever, and Lexa was doing everything.
You poke it with a stick to make sure it didn't grow arms and legs overnight. You know,
I named my computer Skynet.
nice, nice.
I love it when it's like updating and it says Skynet is updating.
See, Chuck's got it. That's right. You never bug your own house.
I was like,
Look, I'm
yeah.
already skeptical of my cell phone, right? Because
Never
it
bug your-
requires like a fingerprint and shit. I'm not down for that. I don't like that. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
don't-
voice
I'm not
recognition.
exactly. I don't do voice recognition, face recognition, fingerprint, none of that shit.
That
None of it.
scares me. How
None
dare
of it.
they? And I don't appreciate YouTube lately. All right, so yeah, if you have an ad blocker, YouTube has now found a way to cut your ad blocker off through the extension itself.
Yep.
Wow.
That can't be legal. Maybe it is. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't appreciate them touching my extension. That's like touching my hair when you're not supposed to, right? Like that. Girls don't like that.
Yes, I actually did a video ranting about that. It's like now you're forcing me to watch your ads. I don't think so, Scooter.
Guess
So-
what? Did you get a second ad blocker? I got 2 now.
Well, here's the workaround. You don't ever have to watch an ad. Click on a video, and
Mhm.
under it where it says share, click on embed, and it'll play the video with no edits.
Ooh. I'll remember that is you need the more you know clip. I have it on my channel. You need that
Yeah.
as well.
The
That's
more
very
you know.
that's right.
Oh,
you need
Scarlett,
that.
you got to send that to me so I can add it into my
Okay.
little
I have to
media
find it in my
assets.
file folders. I'm so unorganized.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's on my list this year. I need to organize my folders better.
We I used to have hundreds of these things. What are these?
How dare you!
Oh man, I
Yeah,
read
look
about
at it.
her in the news. What was it, last week or whatever?
Oh yeah.
I guess she said something like F Germany or whatever. I don't know, and something. Is that where she's from? I mean, I had no idea. But yeah, she's like under fire. But anyhow, my wife asked why I carry a gun in the house. I answered, she's self-defense.
That's right. See, right? But he's not far off because I know the refrigerators talk to you now, right? They have those smart refrigerators and they will lock it. You can't even get inside to get your own food. You paid for that food, and that refrigerator is telling you have no access. That's
Hey,
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 Pat,
that's
bullshit.
what's
what's
up, brother?
Yeah, I don't want smart appliances. I was looking at a new car, and it's got like here's the touch screen and this, that, and the other. I don't want that shit. I want to put the key in, crank it, put it in gear, and go.
Yes.
I don't want a smart car.
Oh, I got my mom's, and it
Mm.
tried to tell me how to drive. And
Oh,
when, because like, all right, Alabama's roads, we got some crappy roads, right? And they don't know how to
Mhm.
make a straight line to save the damn life.
right,
So if
right.
I'm driving and the line is not straight, but I'm driving straight and it registers the car says, "Oh no, you're too close to the line." It wants to jerk you back. I'm like, "No, but the line over there ain't straight either. You're gonna put me into the traffic. You need to chill out with that. I got the car. Don't drive. I'm good."
That's we got to go back to this. So I shot it.
Look, man, I did not drive that car again after that, and I'm not looking forward to having to buy a new vehicle in the future.
I'm having flashbacks of Iraq and putting one in the engine block.
There you go. So let me just say this: MapleMotors.com. They sell classic muscle cars from the 60s and 70s.
Hmm.
That's what you want to buy.
No, that's true because I'm like I said, having issues with my truck. And there's little things leading up to all that. There was little things that I wanted to do to it
What's
that
up,
you
Billy?
can't like charge my own AC. You can't do that like in the newer ones.
Yep.
They want
Yeah.
you to go to the dealership, and that's like $300.
Right, you can't fix anything on your car anymore.
You
Like
can't
they
fix
force you to
anything. You
have
gotta
to go there, and it's like
I-
a little piece of plastic too. And it's
Yeah.
I couldn't find the fucking oil filter on my sister's car. I was going to do an oil change for her.
Jeez.
Where the hell's the oil filter? I couldn't find it anywhere. You open a modern hood and it's got that cowling over the top that hides
Yeah.
everything.
mm-hmm.
They have it on the bottom too.
You got to
Oh,
take the
yeah.
whole damn car apart just to change the
Right.
oil. And I was,
Yep.
what the hell happened? You were supposed to be able to do that's what with everything now, right? Like you're supposed to be able to do this stuff. You're like you get whatever the appliance is, and
Mhm.
if you're smart enough, you should be able to kind of maintain it yourself, whatever you need to fix on it. But they
Mhm.
make it to where now you cannot do that. Like it's ridiculous, and you have to go to some professional, some supposed professional, right? Because we already
Yeah.
know you go in there, they're gonna break it, and you have to go back in for some other
And make you
bullshit.
buy a new one. Yeah.
Make you buy a new
Oh
one.
god.
I remember I had an old 70s model F-150, and there was enough room under that hood for me to stand inside the hood
I believe it.
and work on the engine. Now that big giant
Oh,
cowl
yeah.
is under there. I don't like any of that stuff. Yeah, bring back metal cars. You couldn't
Oh, man.
die in a F-150 back in the day.
No.
Yeah.
Because even
Yeah.
when they sold me my Kia, like one of the features to it was the fact of how the car folds in so that the selling point is so that the engine can go a certain way or whatever. But I'm like, why would I want my car to completely fold in? Would I not want it to be stout enough that it's like, fuck you, you're not getting through me?
Yeah,
I was like, what?
the crumple zones. My parents had
What the
one of
hell?
those Lincoln station wagons that we called the Death Star. That thing was so long and it was steel. Jack, you could hit an oak tree and knock it down and it would just dent the fender. I don't want a crumple zone.
You meant Star Destroyer.
I'm sorry, Apex. He says he's
Yes.
got faith. They will come back. Muscle car.
I would rather, like, if I did hit the lottery, I promise you, I'd be calling Maple Motors up and saying, "Hey, that 72 Nova you've got on the lot, they do delivery. Here's my credit card. Take my money. Send me my car."
Right.
How much metal do they even use on anything like good metal anymore? Is it just,
Oh my gosh.
Is it mostly plastic? I'm curious because when we had to take apart my mom's washer and dryer, because like back in the day when we took apart a washer and dryer, you could scrap it, right? There was plenty of stuff on the inside
Yep.
to scrap.
Mhm.
When we realized what was the actual makeup of the inside of a washer and dryer now, me and my dad looked at each other like, this is all plastic and like magnets. That
Yep.
was it.
Yeah, the only metal in my car is when I put my Iron Maiden CD in. All cars went to shit. All of
Yeah.
them, Grey Wolf.
Yeah. I used to. I still say, I don't have any brand loyalty that year and beyond. Because they were
Yeah.
all made good.
Yeah, I mean, you look at old beauties like a Ford Galaxy 500
Oh man.
or the old Chevy Impalas, big old long land yachts, beautiful cars. Love them. Absolutely love them. There ought to be a national holiday for the guy who designed the GTO.
Oh man, amen to that.
Yeah, cars are disposable. Exactly, Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanner, you're in here on your admin, aren't you?
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
I think
means
so.
That means you can highlight chat too.
I can.
You have the power.
I've got the power.
Oh.
I am your boogeyman. That's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can.
Damn, it just turned into a karaoke stream.
I love me some KC and the Sunshine Band.
Heck yeah.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's see, he had Boogeyman, put on your boogie shoes. What's the he had a lot of I gotta look it up now.
I think I'm here under admin.
Yeah, they had Get Down Tonight. Please Don't Go.
Yeah, I don't think I got my admin back. I think Kitty still has it.
Oh, and Keep It Coming, Love. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we'll have to fix that, Tanner.
Oops.
Oh, that's the way. I like it.
it.
Come on, you can't tell me. Fuck modern music. Fuck modern music. And I wasn't even a disco fan. I was a metalhead, but you know that little quiet part of yourself that you didn't tell all your metalhead
Yeah,
friends
you don't,
about.
yeah, that's what you listen to, in the closet
Yeah.
somewhere by yourself. Nobody
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
about it.
Yep.
They walk in, you switch it real quick. No, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, I got caught
See,
listening.
you
to
can't
the
not
little,
like a little funk, in your life.
Yeah, I got caught listening to the Little River Band by my buddy, and he gave me hell. It's like I'd show up wearing an Ozzy Osbourne T-shirt, and he would go, "Little River Band's not metal, you know." Fuck you, man.
Just one time, damn. I was curious. I didn't know.
Iron Maiden. That's what I'm
It was
talking
just
about.
it was just this one time in college. I was just curious.
One time at band camp.
Yeah, this one time at band camp. Shut up, Scarlett.
Yay, see, inadvertently, I can make a joke somehow.
I gotta be sure to drop your links, guys. Scarlett, you too. Drop a link to your channel.
Yeah.
I'm
And
horrible
let's
at
support one
remembering to
another.
do
Get
that
over and
stuff.
subscribe. Apex, drop your links. That's why you've got a wrench. Glenn, if you have a link going, drop it.
Oh yeah. Apex, great song. Probably my favorite Iron Maiden song.
So many good Maiden songs.
So,
Run to
oh
the
my
Hills.
God.
22 Acacia Avenue is one of my favorites.
Well, geez, did you hear their newest album? And granted, I think it was from like 2015, but
No, I have not heard it.
Oh my God, it's good. It's so good. Like every song on there is a banger. I'm telling you.
I need to listen to it. What's the name of it?
Oh shit! I just know it's got Eddie and with the samurai outfit on here. Let me
Look
look
it up.
real quick.
Look it up, Tanner. So yeah, there was
I'm doing
22
that right
Acacia
now.
Avenue, Hallowed Be Thy Name, Run to the Hills, Flight of Icarus, Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, The Trooper. So many good songs. Yes, indeed. Back Fembat. That I almost said Fembot. Fembat.
What's up, Tank?
Tank Ferret.
Hey,
What's up,
Tank.
Tank?
What's up, man?
Tank, the link is pinned at the top of the chat if you want to jump in. Apex, you too. Oh, he's on the phone in Dadland. Well, Dadland is not far from your computer.
No, I'm looking up. I'm looking up. Senjutsu.
All right. So
So
those
when
that
did
might
it
not
come
know,
out?
Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer for Iron Maiden, is a licensed commercial pilot. Like he can fly a 747 and does.
Dang.
He was an internationally ranked fencing master, soccer star, lead singer of Iron Maiden. So he wrote a biography called "What's This Button Do?" And it was always about his curiosity to try other things and saying, without that natural curiosity and asking questions, you never learn anything. It's a good read.
A
So
long book or just a
it's not all that long. It's about yay thick.
okay.
It's basically his autobiography. I'll look it up real quick.
Nice.
Yeah, it's what does this button do? An autobiography. I mean, the damn preview is 33 pages long. There's a free preview that you can download.
That's a pretty nice preview, actually.
Yeah, no shit. 33 pages. Fuck, that's a hell of a sample.
Yeah.
That's like I baked this cake. Here's a sample, and they keep one slice and give you the rest.
Yeah, right? Good Lord.
Oh,
Yum.
yeah, what does this button do? I was also listening to there's an old Kiss song called 100,000 Years.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the lines says it must have been a bitch while I was gone. But if you listen to it, that's not what he says. He says it must have been a bitch while I was gone, while I was gone. And I'm like, wait a minute. Paul Stanley's not from the South. While I was gone.
Was gone. Where were they from again? Like Illinois or something like that?
New York,
New York. Oh, geez, that was way off. Okay.
Brooklyn and Bronx, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed it by just a skosh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just a bit outside.
Who's measuring?
you win some, you lose some. I mean,
Just a bit outside. The great Bob Euchre. If you got that reference, you get 5 points. Anybody? Major League.
Major League.
When Charlie Sheen's character, what was his name? Wild Thing.
Wild
He
thing. Yeah.
He throws a pitch that goes over toward third base, just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Great movie.
Yeah, it is.
Movies. They had two, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah. The second one was okay. The first one, I think, I know it had Wesley Snipes in it. Was that his first role? Was that his
I don't
first
know.
movie?
Willie Mays Hayes.
Willie Mays say, hey, Willie Mays. It's a freaking good movie. The guy that plays the manager is hysterical.
They just don't make movies like that no more, you
it's
know?
a jacuzzi thing, or it's a voodoo thing, or it's a heart attack thing. Who used heart attack thing? Me.
I missed it by an asteroid's margin. Well, yeah.
So, speaking of, they said, there was that one asteroid and it had a good chance of hitting us, and they downgraded the chance. But then they turned around and they said, yeah, this one asteroid or meteor or comet or whatever is going to pass between the Earth and the moon. That's pretty fucking close. That's a little yeah. Fuck you, Jobu. I do it myself.
Oh man, yeah, that first one was the best though.
Yeah, it was a great movie. Great. Roger Dorn getting hit by the ball. Oh, jeez. So wuss. Oh, I did watch. Speaking of though,
Hmm.
there's a great baseball movie called Moneyball with Brad Pitt. Have you seen
Oh
it?
yeah, I've seen that.
Man, what a great movie that is. Awesome movie. And it made me want to see Ford versus Ferrari because I like stories like that. No, I've got every streaming service known to man, and I can't find it anywhere that I don't have to pay extra for it. I'm already paying for the fucking streaming service. Why I got to pay extra to watch this shit?
Yeah,
Right.
doesn't that drive you nuts? Like,
Yes.
I've got like 7 different streaming and I can't find a movie. So you know what? I just recently went back to just buying movies. Like I get physical media. I'm like, screw you guys. I'm gonna have a DVD collection again, okay?
I have a very sizable Blu-ray and DVD collection, like whole bookcases full of them. And we don't use the DVD player anymore. The wife's got them all kind of boxed up now in these like shelf basket things.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm like, just like you, I'm like, I'm thinking I'm going to start buying this shit again because screw these people, man. I want to own it and watch it whenever I want.
Whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yep. Excuse me.
It's like that hurricane came through and we were out power and all that kind of, or kind of, we were out internet. Okay. We had
Yeah.
power. Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
Sorry,
I remember.
getting all jacked up here. But anyhow, you know,
Internet, no, that's pretty bad. The kids go wild.
oh
It's
no, it was
horrifying.
great. My kids were like reverted to like 90s children. It was
Okay.
awesome. They were actually interesting for a little while.
My kids were almost interesting.
No.
You remember in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade when Sean Connery says, "You laughed just when you were getting interesting."
He left when they were just getting interesting. Yeah. But no, it was funny. The kids are like, oh, we can't watch anything. And I said, wrong. The light bulb went off. I was like, I know we have a DVD player, Blu-ray player here.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
pulled that out, put it up there, and we pulled out movies, and we were watching movies, having a great time.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What's up, Tree Goblin?
Hey, Tree Goblin.
Yeah, I remember Tanner was without internet, but he had electricity because we were talking on the phone, but he couldn't come do the show. And I'm like, how do you live in a place that loses internet without losing electricity? What the hell?
We have one internet company here, and it just
Yeah,
so
there's
happened
That one
yeah,
tower and 1,000
yeah,
strings
one
going
tower.
out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oi, oi.
There's a segment I used to do on my show way back in the day, Tanner, before I even met you. That was called "Shit I Watch on."
There was a
YouTube.
time.
Yes, there was this one time. This one time at band camp. So, shit I watch on YouTube. I want to recommend some channels right now. Sam O'Nella University.
Sam O'Nella.
If you've never seen it, do yourself a favor. Go watch it. It's hysterical. Oversimplified. Fucking watch Oversimplified. Also great. It's history. It's comedic. It's oversimplified. Good stuff.
Sounds
Well worth
good.
watching. Well worth watching. There's a Tanner, I'm going to give you a link, and I want you to share your screen because your audio will work.
I don't think I can. Or yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, you can. Don't you argue with me.
See, they got it, guys. This production here is top notch. It's what you pay
Nothing.
for.
Nothing but the best.
Mhm.
See, you're catching me on a typical Monday. Like, it just things aren't firing on all cylinders here.
So it is a manic Monday.
It is.
Just another manic Monday.
Wish it were Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I do like that song. That's a good song.
Yeah, I don't know which one this is, but I'll send you the link to this one.
Okay.
He's so popular, people mash his shit up into, they call it salmonella out of context. All right, private chat.
Okay, gotcha.
Super secret links.
Woohoo.
Ooh, a
Never doubted
secret
the doctor.
link.
I was almost wrong the other day. Chuck was there to see it. I was almost wrong about something, but I was misinformed.
Oh. Oop.
Well, I shouldn't have had lasagna for breakfast at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Why not?
That's heartburn. Ugh.
So you got to remember to take something for it.
Yeah, here we go. All right, embiggenate your screen. Max volume.
Hey kids, guess what? You could be a freak of nature.
Oh shit! Police! Is that fucking fish Jenga? No!
My favorite combination of two is probably gross incompetence and high explosives.
You get drafted, you go out to battle, you're a little scared, but you've been trained well, you're ready. Then, over the horizon, you see 20 house-sized behemoths with giant tentacles sticking out of their faces, horns longer than your body sticking out of their mouths, all screaming their weird trumpety scream, making your whole body vibrate like Mars himself is shitting on your very existence.
Like, India hasn't got shit on the levels of cow worship that Castro performed. Yes, from Weekend at Bernie's to Weekend at Bernie's 2 to Weekend at Bernie's 3 Revelations, stories about wayward corpses have certainly carved their niche in today's media. With no other option, he starts banging on the wreckage as hard as he could. The elephants went, "Ha!" and decided to leave him alone. I personally don't formally recognize the Welsh language, but we are sending you and the rest of Carnival Cruise Line to Alaska, where there's fewer things to ruin by being yourself. Get it, Carnival Cruise Line? Because you're the worst, and also clowns. All right, what about you, Steve? What the hell is that? Oh, well, you said balance between good and bad in the world, so I drew a grilled cheese sandwich shaking hands with a razor blade covered dildo. What?
Keep in mind, the past is a different country. And Portugal's a different country.
I'll be fine. If anybody tries intimidating me, I can get out of it with my quick wit and charming personality. Boy, you look real pretty from behind. Oh, wow. I'm boned. Hey, freedom is gay. What did you just say? If you want a 13, well, you probably shouldn't be on my channel. But if you are, go for the 16-inch. I just wanted to make sure we got all the pee out.
I'm a YouTuber, not a cop, unfortunately. Like, it sneezed right in the middle of God shaping it out of clay, and he was just like, whatever, it's a feature now.
However, things get a little more complicated when your intestines are the size of shoelaces and your body is shaped like a sideways question mark. Contrary to popular belief, Greek fire was not invented by the ancient Greeks. Rick Riordan, you lying prick.
Pretty unhealthy coping mechanism according to my shrink, but she also thinks Punk is dead, so what does she know?
A swarm is coming. Oh, I'm feeling it.
No punctuation, random capitalization. Now let's be real. We all have our little guilty pleasures in life. Some people like a nice bag of Cheetos. Others like scented candles or poorly drawn educational videos.
No.
Don't worry, this isn't the first time alcohol has torn my household apart. In all seriousness, my husband has struck me on multiple occasions. Whoa, look over there. It's someone criticizing Elon Musk. And he's making typos.
Anyway, Shrike sees prey. Shrike uses its foot spikes to grab the prey. Prey says shit. Shrike finds another spike. Shrike fucking impales its prey on the spike. Prey says shit. Shrike eats prey off of spike like some kind of hell kebab. Shrike turns prey into shit. And finally, Shrike uses the spike to clean the shit off its asshole.
Damn you, Garfield!
I sense a disturbance in the force. Maybe daylight savings just made Monday an hour longer.
Wow, Garfield, that was quite the wisecrack. It's amazing how you manage to keep things fresh year after year.
Burn in hell, beige dog.
Yeah, well, who cares? Oh, I see.
Once. Whenever someone gets on my nerves, I spray paint progressive comments all over their house. That way, they'll have to spend the whole day angrily scrubbing it off, and then the neighbors will be like, wait, does that mean he likes the N-word? Bigoted scum. Their CEO decided he couldn't take the heat anymore, so he jumped out the fucking window. That's a real thing, look it up.
No, please. I don't want to go to jail. It was an accident. They start out in a big herd or flock or pod. I don't really know. Let me Google it. Okay, a group of emus is technically called a mob.
God, I hate her glassy-eyed face so fucking much. These guys weren't his brothers. They were just a couple of crusty freaking carnies.
Brahi or Broham. I don't really know. Let me look it up. The only time they're not being needlessly aggressive towards people, it's when they're all pissing, shitting, and vomiting all over their surroundings.
Around these parts, we call that the French salute. Ha ha! Stereotypes funny. And away we go. Although I'd like to believe it was real, just that Jesus' illusion skill was way higher than his alteration at the time. Yep, that's it. Sam's going to hell.
Egg whites are for gays. That's why they look like G. Tip number 7.
Weird flax, but okay. Fucking cut that out, Jesus.
Nicknamed the Willie D, which was a perfectly acceptable alias in the days before Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Maybe I should start covering more relevant, nuanced topics in my videos. Anyway, let's talk about chickens.
How did you know my name?
I created you.
This tricycle's a whore. It has a poor relationship with its father.
But this guy, known as the Babarusa, said, "Huh, you ever throw out Pope blood?"
All right, that's enough of that. The guy cracks me
Holy
up.
shit, dude. That was pretty fucking wild.
The guy cracks
That was
me
a
up.
lot in a really short, like, that covered a span of a lot of topics.
Yeah, it did. It's chopped up out of context, but his,
Okay, I was about to say, I was like, damn, that was quick.
his videos are hysterical. And I found him because I watched Oversimplified doing the history of the actual Emu War in Australia. And when I watched that, his Emu War popped up. I'm like, oh, that looks even cornier. Let me watch it. And it was hysterical. It's good stuff. So, yeah, Oversimplified, Salmonella Academy. Worth watching, worth binge watching.
Good stuff.
Yeah. It also gave me the impetus to do my own little cartoons that are out there on my channel. Doc's, what is it? Absolutely, positively, almost entirely true stories.
I remember those.
And I want to do another one, but I'm trying to think of one to do. And then I get, there's too much.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many stories to tell. Like the time for my birthday when my ex-wife threw hot, sweet, and sour sauce on me because after she'd been gone for 6 hours to go get food, I didn't wait around anymore and I cut my own fucking cake. Yeah, we divorced next week after that. Just so you know. Come in here and throw magma hot, sweet and sour sauce on me. What the hell's wrong with your head?
That's not nice either.
Yeah,
Ew.
right.
I'm
She
saying,
was. Look, I got.
that's interesting. Well, the kind of lady that you found that would do such a thing.
Let me tell you. I got nothing against her now. She's all straightened out. We've been on good terms for decades now.
Mm,
But
That's
when
good.
we were together, before she got on her meds that she desperately needed, this chick was so batshit crazy that me and my buddies are hanging out at my buddy's mom's bookstore, just, having coffee, smoking some cigarettes, bullshitting. My wife at that time walks in and her face is beet red and she's in full Satan mode.
Oh shit!
My little friend jumped up in my big friend's arms like Scooby-Doo and they ran in terror.
I'm sorry. Oh my god!
Zoinks! So I still give her shit about that. But I don't want to make one that's just making fun of ex-wives. That's too easy. So I gotta think of some more tales. Yep. I think the best ones are his World War II, Revolutionary War, and Civil War are the best ones. But the other one he does is mini wars. He does the Falkland Wars. And he goes, so back in history, the popes drew a line on a map and said everything on this side belongs to Spain, everything on this side belongs to Portugal. So the Spanish went over to the English on the Falkland Islands and said, Pope, line on a map, Spain's island. Never dip your pen in crazy, even if the art is amazing. You bet. Yeah, I learned that one, Chuck. Learned it.
Hey guys, unfortunately I gotta go. I gotta get back to schoolwork, but I gotta stay on task.
Well, just remember, Tanner, keep it that ethical.
Yes, I'll keep it ethical.
All right, pal. Thanks for popping in.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
Have a good day, man.
In the law of conservation of YouTubers, he leaves, and now I need another one to come take his place.
That's right, because I might have to dip soon myself.
You
You need
bitch.
2 more. I know. I'm sorry. Look, I was not planning to come on stream.
Neither was I.
This is your stream. How did you? Oh, I don't even want to know.
I didn't plan on it. It was spontaneous. Explain it, Chuck. Explain what spontaneous means to Scarlett. Scarlett, why are you never on camera?
Because I don't have a camera to be on.
That's actually a damn good reason. I didn't have a quip prepared for that response. No technology. My smart camera doesn't want me.
Look, all my money went into the PC tower and monitor itself. We
I hear
don't
you.
have funds for the camera right now. Later, you know
Yeah,
what? When we get to 1,000 subscribers, then maybe I will go on camera. Hi, how about that?
There you go. There you go. Crowd fund for a face reveal.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
I've got the
whatever
potato
makes you
camera
laugh.
and the potato microphone, and I figure I'll just rely on my charm and wit.
Mm.
How's that working out for you? All 200 subscribers.
Well, you know.
And then people like Hen come along and all they do is cackle and they get hundreds of subscribers. I don't get it.
Well, you know, you can watch a video with somebody just slapping somebody else, and apparently that gets 1 million views and they go viral.
Right.
Now, I don't know. You tell me why the world is the way it is. I'm just going to sit here and be quiet about it. I'll
Yep.
listen.
Yep. Doc walked by and the camera was still on from last time. So we had to sit down and boom, he was streaming. The first live stream I ever did that was my own stream, I just left the studio. I didn't end the stream. I got a call 2 hours later from Anthony saying, dude, you're still live. What?
Oh, God, no.
That may be my most viewed stream. It was like the time Rex went to work and just left his empty chair on the stream, and he got hundreds of views.
Well, we didn't get a lot of views, but we learned how to stream video games properly. We learned a method of streaming video games and having folks on panel. But in that process, I may or may not have streamed from 2 different streaming services at the same time during one of those tests.
Wait, you did what to who now?
I was using OBS and StreamYards, right? Well, I was trying to figure out how to do certain things, and I was streaming in OBS because I had figured out how to use OBS, and then my partner Dana was in StreamYards, but I clicked to go live and stuff over there. So somehow, look, it was funny because even though after we both had said no more live streaming on both of those services, StreamYards was still streaming while they were on it. People are like, you know, your stream is still going. I'm like, how the hell is it still going? We canceled OBS and StreamYard. What in the hell? Well, we broke YouTube. Apparently.
You broke it. You broke it.
We broke it.
Hey, Kitty, the link
Lessons
is at
were
the top of the chat, and it's in the show prep PM channel if you want to pop on. Would love to have you. We're just hanging out, bullshitting.
Tank said Doc slipped, tripped, and went live.
It happens. It absolutely happens.
Just never know.
I smoke too much when I stream, Scarlett.
I do, and I don't. When I'm hosting it, I don't because I'm usually clicking a lot of stuff, so I don't have time to. But if I'll sit here and smoke my pipe. If I'm a guest.
I'm dressed, but I'm not stylish. So I've still got on my, what the fuck am I wearing? My Lilo and Stitch pajamas I got for Christmas with my Loud Hawaiian shirt because class act, baby. I got to straighten my seat cushion up.
Got to readjust.
I'm not on OnlyFans. I'm on dadbod.com.
Get it right, folks. Make sure you
Absolutely.
subscribe.
Yeah. it's just me sitting there biting my fingernails, drinking coffee, smoking. People sending me money to do shit like, scratch my chin. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone posted a parody of an OnlyFans, but it's trad wives doing things like cooking, cleaning, sewing. I'm like, I would subscribe to that. Christy, are you not coming? She's all just chatting away in the chat like a chatter in chat. Only grants. That was it. Watching old grandmas make. Man, my great grandmother, not my grandmother, my great grandmother used to make tea cakes. And I don't know if you guys have ever had tea cakes, but they're thin, soft. They're like moist cookies before there were moist cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen B, what's up? Get on camera.
See? I told you.
Oh, echo.
How about now?
Echo.
Still?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's Apex.
How about now?
All right, I got to mute Stephen. Let's check him again.
Echo.
Check.
Check.
Nope. Still echo.
Check.
Check.
Apex,
Checks
what's
in
going
mail.
on, brother?
Checks in mail.
Check, cash,
Hey,
credit.
man. Thought I'd pop in.
Glad
You
you
got
did.
someone else? Great. Cash. PayPal.
Yeah.
Man.
Still echoing.
Consider more on car insurance.
Still echoing, Stephen.
Let me,
Do you have YouTube on, Stephen? Mute your YouTube.
Yeah.
Check.
The
Still echoing. Apex,
Echo?
what's going on with you?
How about now? Dang it.
Test.
yeah.
Test. No, you're good now.
Thank goodness.
You're good. Now get on camera, you bastard.
Updating
know.
my camera. Fembat Volume 1. Back it if you can.
Yeah.
it out.
As a matter of fact, you need to email me your trailer so I can put it in rotation on my show.
Oh, sure. I could do that. Give me a moment. I'll find it.
Well, let me give you my email in the private chat.
Yes. That'd be good.
I gotta wear this thing now.
Yeah.
All right, emails in the private chat.
Great. Give me a moment.
Stephen B, what in the world are you up to, buddy?
I just got off vacation, so I'm back in the scene.
That's like your third vacation this year. What the hell?
Wow.
With
Great
family.
vacation.
Huh?
With family.
Yep.
Family vacation.
Where'd you go?
We went on another cruise.
Another
Oh,
cruise.
nice.
Do you like the
Wow.
cruise?
I don't mind it. Though there's nothing like really interesting going on the cruise. It just
Oh.
at that point you're just kind of
So how's the buffet over on
Yeah,
the
there's the buffet and the pool
cruises?
and the arcades.
the arcade's okay. The buffet is the
Hello.
same thing.
Ah.
Same thing.
But Stephen,
And
Am I the only
missed-
one that's
you missed the point. You're at sea. You go stand up in the forecastle and go, I'm flying. That's the pointy part at the front. The forecastle. Using that nautical terminology there, Apex.
yeah, man. Starboard port, forward aft. That stuff. It's been a while since I've been out at sea. I've never been on a cruise. The only cruise was on the Nimitz. That was it.
Oh, that
That was
was
my
it.
cruise.
Yeah, I was never part of a ship's company. I was cargo
Yeah.
on a ship once with my Marines on an LST,
Yeah.
a flat bottom boat
Yeah, you were-
cruising across the ocean like a cork. I never saw so many seasick Marines in my life. Oh, Steven, come back. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see. Scarlett,
What's up?
I was just making sure
Hey.
you're still alive.
No,
Steven,
I'm still here.
Steven, that's not acceptable.
Can't.
That's not acceptable.
I can't. Where is my campaign? Oh man,
You don't even know?
give me a moment.
All right, well, at least drop your. You did drop your link.
Let's-
There he is.
I
He's
know
back
where
on
it
camera.
is, but it won't.
He's like, Steven B's like, damn it, I just wanted to draw.
have to explore. I mean,
Apex, now
I'm about
you're all
to. Just
choppy
give me a
and
moment.
shit.
Yeah, I did. Did I? No, give me a moment. I know.
Nothing but the
I don't
best
get it.
here on Doc's Coffee
Hold up.
Shop.
Give me a
The
moment.
highest production values.
It's great.
That's how you know because the
Highest.
StreamYard logo's up there.
Highest.
That's how you know it's the highest level of production.
Christy, get your ass in here.
Terrible.
Come save this show. Stephen
Get
B's
your
mad at me.
ass in
Apex is glitching. Scarlett's being petulant and won't get on her
Yo,
potato.
I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have the means. I apologize.
You're
I'm
forgiven.
not mad at you.
Really?
Right.
So,
Expect.
wait, what?
What?
I mean, it's a good looking microphone, but are you threatening me?
No.
Yes, it's Monday.
Hey, Doc.
This-
Yes.
How can I be threatening if I'm saying I'm not mad at you?
Oh well, you know, it's my natural charm. People get mad at me, but they can't stay mad. It's my charisma.
You have
Charisma.
There's many charms.
I got no charisma. I'm old. I'm frail.
you have charisma.
I'm built like a tater tot.
Tater tot.
A tater tot with toothpick legs. That's me. That's me, boys and girls. Apex, you are so choppy right now.
Am I choppy?
You're a little choppy, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kick myself out and come back in. Give me a moment.
All right.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Doors open.
Thanks. Give me a moment here. Oh, how do I
Unhook the
there
screen
we
door so Apex can get in the house.
Mhm.
Do you have screen doors, Scarlett?
We did growing up. I don't have them like where I live at right now. But yes, I'm familiar with screen doors.
So I had a screen door on my front door, right? Loved it.
Mhm.
My dog, not so much. I don't have a screen door anymore.
Yeah.
The dog didn't like it.
How big was the dog?
You never see my dog? She's
I
she's a
don't
good
remember.
she's a good 35, 40 pounds.
Okay. Did she teach the door a lesson or did the door teach her a lesson?
She taught that door a lesson. Now I can mow the yard this afternoon, fill the mower up, primed it, started at the very first pull. Those yard machine mowers from Home Depot are great. Yeah, I've got my I don't know if you heard my announcement, Grey Wolf. When the tornado destroyed my everything except the house itself and tried to do that, it destroyed my riding mower, my John Deere, I think it's a D120. Big old wah. And instead of repairing it, my wife bought me an electric push mower. Thing would only cut a quarter of my yard per battery charge, and it takes all
Ooh.
night to charge the battery. I hate
Oh
that
no.
thing.
Oh no.
So
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
yeah, so but check it out. Last week, I'm sitting in the Adirondacks in the front yard, watching the onions grow, and my stepfather calls me up. What are you doing? I said, I'm sitting in the front yard. He goes, I'm about to be at your house. I said, all right. He rolled up with my John Deere D120 on the trailer, fully fixed, repaired,
Nice.
and rolling hard.
Nice.
Girl, I jumped on that John Deere and I cut my whole yard in 10 minutes.
Right?
Welcome back, Apex.
Hey, you might want to put your email address on the private chat. I lost it.
I did put it in the private chat, but I'll put it back. I thought you were about to
That'd
say
be
you put it in the regular chat.
No, I'm not.
I
done that. There you go.
I
Great.
did dox
Great.
myself once. We were on a live stream, and
Oh,
I was
my-
trying to use private chat to put my mailing address. Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh god, no.
Great.
It happens, but yeah, that's
Oh,
bad.
jeez. Wow.
Oops. Wait, nobody saw that.
Yikes.
Yeah, nobody did, thank God, or nobody cared. Yeah, the 0Gs are great. I don't need one for this property though. It's only 1.5 acres, so it's too big for a little electric. But it's perfect for my ride mower. Oh, shut up, Tank. I have an infantryman mow my lawn.
Oh.
So how is the campaign doing? How's Finbat doing?
It's I've got 29 backers at $1,271.
Great.
About 52 days to go. 52 days to go. Back to Dan Lawless cover. Let me go ahead and let me give you the link to the video first. One thing at a time, then I'll go ahead and share it.
All right.
Oh, where is the email? Give me a moment. Let's see. Yahoo, where is it? Okay. Oh.
Too many windows open. Oh, he kicked
Oh
himself.
no.
It happens.
It's building the suspense.
Is that what it's
I don't
doing?
know.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
It sounded good in my head when I said it.
Yeah. Like I said, nothing but the best production values. Here.
Right.
Smooth.
Make sure to hit
as
the
silk.
like or the dislike, right?
Yeah, just click something. I don't give a shit at this point.
Let us know how you feel.
Click some of the. One of the people I watch goes, do the doodads at the bottom. He doesn't even care. He's like me. Do the doodads. Nobody
Do
cares.
the things.
Yeah, nobody
Do the
cares.
things that YouTube wants you to do. Yeah, play with the buttons.
Yeah, the early on when on my fine art channel, it was be sure in every video you say like, share, and subscribe. And I felt like such a dork saying that
Oh,
shit.
it does. It does.
I
know, you
just
have to say
stopped.
it.
I just stopped. I'm like, yeah, like it or don't. I don't give a shit. I only ever
I
got
started just putting a little thing at the end. Like I'm not going to always say it. I'll just put a little bell and make it animated or something, so it'll
yeah.
there.
I mean,
Good
that's a
enough.
good idea. But I've only ever had one negative comment on one of my fine art videos because I was smoking while I was painting, and this girl commented. She goes, "Oh, smoking! Who even does that anymore? If you want to be taken seriously as an artist, you shouldn't do that." So I just commented back to her, "Thanks for tuning in. I have no desire to be taken seriously."
That was a very offhanded comment from someone. Like, what? I didn't know that would say whether you're a good artist or not, whether you smoke cigarettes. or not.
Right.
I didn't know
Right.
that. Damn.
I-
I'm one of
imagine-
those uneducated white women. So what do I
Imagine
know?
my surprise, Scarlett.
Like I said,
turns-
I didn't go to college. I'm uneducated white woman. I don't-
Right, there you go. There you go. Let's play this beautiful bean footage here. Unmute it. Apex's choppy ass theater. Right, that's actually hurting your campaign. So here's what we're gonna do. Did you email it to me? Mike, I'm not letting you in until you lean back from that camera. What's up, Mike?
Not much. Sorry about that. I'm just part of it's just help me read things a little bit better. But
I understand. It's just that there's only your forehead, the top of your glasses on the camera, and it's a little spooky. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah,
It's a little
well,
scary.
I don't intend to be. you know, the thing, I'm used to being told I scare people, but for different reasons.
Nope, that's the only reason. Kitty, what in the hell?
I'm in witness protection. Is my voice changer working?
No, we can. Damn it. Look, this is turning into a shit show. Welcome, Apex.
This is
exactly
perfect.
what I
This
wanted.
is beautiful. This is perfect. You got a hell of a panel right now. I mean,
Hey.
this is good. Got this.
All right, Apex. Blink
StreamYard's is
twice.
crapping out. Sorry.
Yeah, blink twice if you need help.
No, I'm fine. StreamYards is a mother effer this morning. It's
It
bad.
can be. Did you email me your video?
I lost the link again, dadgummit, because I was kicked out by accident.
You
Dude,
shit.
like, one more time. Sorry, one more time. Dadgummit.
I thought you were a sailor. We're supposed to be squared away.
Somehow,
There you go.
Not this morning. Not this morning. All right, let me look at it. All right, here we go. Copy that thing.
And don't email me
Here,
the link
copy
to the
it. Good,
campaign.
thanks.
Don't email me
No,
a copy to the campaign. Email me the video, and I will load it in the studio.
Well, what?
Exactly.
While he's doing that, I'll
wait a
just let you
minute.
know,
I have-
Doc, I did like and share your streams before.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You doing all right today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I just got back from the store,
go.
went and got my energy drink, and then came home here. I was gonna get ready to start getting caught up on my subscriptions and get prepared for my show tonight. Aside from that,
God.
just a typical day. Yeah.
Be sure you drop your link in the chat, Mike.
All right, I'll try to see where I can.
There we go. There we go.
Meanwhile, back at the hotel,
Yes. There you go.
Christy.
We got it. Enter. Tab.
Yes, sir.
I was just checking to see if you had your. Yes, I was actually accosted by Gavin Newsom.
Oh.
I was seeing if your voice changer was working. Hey, Bogdan, what's up, buddy?
Oh.
Oh, Stephen B's in. He's out. He's in. He's out.
Here we go. Got it.
I still have admin access.
I know, right? You're in
Copy.
charge.
Here we go.
Yeah, I should have him email it to you, and then you can load it in the studio.
Got it.
All right. Do I have it now?
Here we go.
Well,
Yep,
did-
I'm sending it right now.
And I just put my link in the
Ooh,
chat as
good.
you suggested, Doc. I'm
All
sorry.
right. All right.
That was creepy. That's like out of nowhere, dude.
That's
Yes.
just a YouTube link, Apex. That's
Okay.
not the video.
It's a YouTube video link. That's why. Okay, you get the
No.
campaign.
No,
The
no.
campaign
You-
link.
Hold on. You uploaded the video to your YouTube channel. That means you have the raw video on your computer somewhere. That's what I need is for you to upload that to an email so I can download
The
it.
raw video.
Yeah.
Oh, right. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
Let me find it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well,
It's like I'm playing cards with my sister's kids. Kitty.
yeah.
Yep.
You're not Kitty. Kitty,
Where is it?
Wow.
save the show.
Oh my God. Well, should
Save
I
the
tell
show.
you? Should I?
Say
should I-
save our show. Where is it?
Yeah, I think it's the best time as any. I'm gonna drop out so you can manage the chaos. I'm gonna go get ready for my show tonight as well.
The lookouts are screaming, iceberg, iceberg. And we're just chugging right along. All right, Scarlett, thank you for coming out and having the only working microphone on the stream. I appreciate that.
I'll eventually have a camera for you too one day.
All
I'll work
right.
on that. There's a goal set.
All right, you guys be sure you go over and give Scarlett a follow and check out her content. And we'll see you later, Scarlett. Get the fuck out.
Bye.
See, get the fuck out is something every Southerner understands. It's not an insult. It just means get the fuck out. What the hell was that?
I think Stephen B found his own voice changer.
Talk to me, Stephen.
Well, I think my mic works.
Yeah, it's working. We're waiting on Stephen to compose himself.
Or he might just have like a helium balloon next to him. I'm not sure.
Hey, come on, Stephen. Get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. I need more coffee, but I'm afraid to leave these kids in charge.
Oh, I know. What are we going to do without you?
Well, Doc, if I may ask permission, at least to help give us some kind of at least content, at least something to talk about here. Would it be all right if I did a little promo work?
I'm sorry, Stephen. Say that again.
Stephen didn't say that. I said it.
No. He.
Oh, he did say something.
He's got a duck in his throat. Yeah. Talk about whatever you want to while I get some coffee, Mike. Go ahead.
All right. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Mike Walters. I'm a YouTuber here from California. I do a show 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, called The Mic Stand, where I basically, cover anime, cartoons, comics, manga, pro wrestling, what has traditionally been considered niche content, now more mainstream, of course. On Sundays, usually with a guest, I will do what I call a historical comic retrospect, where we look back. It's kind of one part comic book review, one part dramatic reading, where we read through the comics, do voices, give some commentary on it. And then Monday through Friday, I do more or less kind of a niche newscast kind of thing, where I go to sites like Bounding into Comics, Bleeding Fool, a couple others, pick out some news article, some niche news, some pop culture niche news articles, go over them, give some analysis and all that, give some commentary on those. And then, of course, the reason I call my show The Mic Stand is, generally speaking, if you happen to be in the chat, I would often welcome anybody who wishes to comment or ask questions on what I'm talking about. And all
right, you're good. That's it. Time's up.
All right.
Did you get it all out?
I think I got all of it out. The only thing I didn't get out was like the time. I told them Sunday through Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. So.
All right, there you go. Stephen B has muted himself. Kitty is hiding her head in shame in a silhouette, which looks kind of intimidating. Actually, your glasses are glowing.
Yes.
Yes.
I am the content.
Jesus, Stephen. Stephen! I need a Tums and a Valium. Do they even make Valium anymore?
Better.
Yes. Welcome back, Stephen. Put your clothes on. Hey, I was going to say something when I came back because I had a thought. Oh, what I was going to do was, for those that weren't here for it earlier, I'm going to share again a sneak peek of the next Jake Bishop novel. You guys ready?
Woohoo!
Ready.
Some guys are just born lucky. They catch every green light. They land the perfect job, and somehow they always end up in the right place at the right time. They say the right thing without even trying. Even when they screw up, they manage to come out on top. But not this guy. No, this guy had the opposite of that kind of luck. Poor dumb bastard got himself killed right on my doorstep. Red and blue lights reflect off a puddle of blood, casting eerie shadows on the brick wall. The boys in blue gather around the body like moths to a flame. Even at this early hour, a small crowd of onlookers has gathered quietly in morbid curiosity. Detective Tom Ryan walks over to me and hands me a crumpled slip of paper. It's my business card. This unfortunate schmuck had been coming to see me. Great. Dun, dun, dun.
That was good.
Nice.
I can't wait to read it.
It's going to be good.
You guys, we have to get the Damn Dirty Thing campaign up to 4,000 so we get a full-on dramatic reading from Doc and whoever else you have lined up.
The whole crew.
Who's the whole crew?
We signed on to do voices. We've got Gabe Pennyshot. We've got Yucky Gum. We've got John Dillard. We've got Dina Day. Myself. Pops is going to be doing a wino. And we may get Kitty in there too. I need a female voice for Portia Vance. I haven't cast that role yet. Can you sound sexy, Kitty?
I a naughty little boy there, Doc.
She said,
I'm like, do you got a dirty old hag?
yeah, but that's Dina Day's got that covered. Can you give me your best Marilyn Monroe voice? And your line is, let me see, let me think of a line. Thank you, Mr. Bishop. I'll be there at 8.
Marilyn Monroe,
huh?
Stephen B., may I borrow your voice changer?
No.
I laughed. Don't be so afraid.
Let's see here. Thank you, Mr. Bishop.
No, get the hell out of here. You're fired. No, your normal voice will be good enough. She's going to be a voice actress before we're done with her. Grey Wolf says, I just found my old Barker Carpy book promo video. I don't know what that means, but rock on, brother. I was cleaning up in my studio and I found a lighter and it works. Why was it in the floor? I don't lose lighters.
Oh man, you don't lose lighters? Who doesn't lose lighters? That's like
Ray Boucher. Well, you know, to lose a lighter, Kitty, you actually have to not use them for a period of time.
I just found a lighter in my couch yesterday. I was like, sure.
I shudder to think what I would find if I went out and looked under the seats of my truck. Oh, okay.
Well, all right, Doc, I'm going to head out here because I've got some stuff to get caught up on in terms of my subscriptions and get everything start prepping for tonight. So,
all right, Mike.
Thanks for having me, and I hope I did contribute at least something to the show.
Well, look, we were glad to have you. Good luck with your show tonight, and have a wonderful day.
And you know I've been sending you the link to try to come watch too, right?
I try to watch what I can when I can, but you know, I'm always grinding away on the next project.
I understand, but anyways, well, thanks everybody, and I will see you all later. Bye,
Mike.
He does a Minnesota goodbye. That Midwest goodbye.
Since
Stephen B.
We're waiting forever and a day for Apex to get back.
I think Apex. Did you see that? Carol came in, flipped the table, and the whole screen flickered. What's up, Carol?
Oh.
flip them tables. Whee!
Oh, hey, so I have Flip City's very first promo we ever did, and it's cute. Can I share it?
Absolutely, you can share it.
All right, let's
I
see.
wish you would.
I'm on my laptop, so we'll see if this works.
All right.
Just tell me when you have it up.
June 8th and get the premiere issue with Social.
Let her rip.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Mad Magazine became a sad magazine, and Cracked has croaked. Now Flip City resurrects the comic satire rag in glorious print delivered right to your mailbox. All American and guaranteed PC free. Subscribe by June 8th and get the premiere issue with Socialist Songs of the 60s and more. Flip City, America's Last Laugh. Subscribe now and rate us online at flipcitymag.com. Mad Magazine.
Kitty, just tweak that one and use it again. It's good.
Yeah, I it was funny because I started looking in our Premiere for the the original so I could edit it, and I cannot find it anywhere. Because all I wanted to do was like switch up our logo because our logo is better now, and change the magazine cover to something current. And I can't find the original cut. So
Well, you just download that one, Missy. And
no, because then
edit it.
I have to if you look the magazine's behind the little cherub's hands and stuff, then it becomes kind of an intense edit,
Well, alrighty then. Just actually, you can separate audio and video, keep your audio, and just overdub the details where necessary, and you're groovy.
Maybe I'll talk to Scott. He might know where the original is.
There you go. Hey, it's like Mad and Cracked, but good. Tank Ferret.
Yes. Which, by the way, Tank Ferret is gracing our comments section in with all of our big dogs that have commented. So, congratulations, Tank.
Yeah, but he's not gracing my studio with his presence.
I know, it's so rude. Where the fuck is he?
I'm beginning to think he's got something against me because I've invited him several times and he always has an excuse for why he's not here.
I know.
I don't deal with excuses very well.
Homeschooling or something.
Oh, she says that's the official. He says that's an official review, Kitty. Feel free to clip it and use it.
Well,
Doc had a brain
only
fart.
come in words.
I cannot word today. I has the dumb.
The dumb?
I has the dumb. What's up, all things serious? Good to see you. You're invited. The link is pinned at the top, Carol. Come on in.
Now I'm back on Griffin Legends and Rev.
Because you have fully finished Last Days of the Bad Moon. When is that launching? Oh,
I do not know yet.
I'm supposed to get a proof copy so I can go through and look for boo-boos. Anthony's going to send me one. So looks like I'm going to be one of your editors, Stephen. I just did, Carol. Fucker.
He said it with his voice. I heard it.
You let her out of the basement, and this is what happens. She starts thinking she's a human with rights.
There's been all kinds of basement talk lately.
Speaking of basements, what's up,
Hey.
Table Flipper?
Fuck.
What's up, Table Flipper?
What's up?
Hey, yeah, your invitation was on the table. You flipped, you bitch.
Oh. I don't look before I flip. I just flip.
What's going on with you?
Not much. Not much.
Well,
I mean, lots of stuff, but I'm not going to talk publicly about it.
Okay, all right.
What?
Carol is one of the only people I know that has an ongoing drama story that I am deeply invested in.
Oh my God, he stinks so
Yeah, Stinky Kevin.
much. Stinky Kevin with the farts, and then there's Alex.
Oh God, Alex.
Oh, poor
And,
Alex.
and then she had an honest to God Karen neighbor.
Fuck her. Fuck. Stay outside right now. Fuck you, bitches. I hate them. So I needed a little desk friend.
Uh-huh.
So I bought a beta fish.
Okay.
And my cats murdered it.
Because of course they did.
But you know what made me upset was they didn't even have the decency to eat him. They let the little dude flop to death.
God.
Little you floppy for you. And it was like that when I came home. I had a gallon and a half of fish death on my desk.
Oh my God.
Thankfully, my computer is raised up off of the desk, so
Yeah, that's what you get for buying a beta instead of an alpha.
I just wanted one little fishy because it's a little tank.
Back in the 80s, I had a huge aquarium with the big koi goldfish, like at the Japanese restaurants. In the middle of the night, one night I hear kersplat.
Oh no.
One of them jumped out and just was flopping around on the ground. And I thought, as a kindness, before I put him back in the water, I asked him, well, where exactly were you going? He didn't answer.
I guess not.
So I put him back in the water and it did it again. Like the same night. Kersplat. It's like, all right, this is a fish with an agenda.
Maybe his tank mates were beating him up. I had a fish. He was a Jack Dempsey.
Okay.
He very aggressive.
Uh-huh.
He ate all of his friends.
Okay.
All of them. Every single
All right.
one.
Story of my life.
I put like a crayfish in his tank one day. I was like, he's not gonna kill it. He wore that motherfucker like a mask. I'm like, what the fuck? And
Aquarium life.
he had a domestic with his ceramic mermaid.
Oh my God.
He would grip her up by her head and smash her up against the tank wall. I'm like, oh my God.
That fish had anger issues.
Yeah, his name was Asshole.
Yeah, I finally ended up putting a top on that tank to prevent further escapes. It don't mean he didn't try. I would hear that thing go tack, tack in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's that damn fish trying to flop out on the floor again.
Let me out.
Where was he going?
I don't know. I don't speak fish. And I had a really nice saltwater tank set up at one point. But then that asshole that I married decided he wasn't going to pay the electric bill.
Oh, no.
And when you don't do that, they will shut you off.
Yeah, turns out.
They will shut you off when you owe them apparently $10,000.
It can happen. It can happen.
So they shut me off and I couldn't maintain temperature in the tank, so everybody died.
Oh, Jesus.
I was so devastated. So then I had this cold water salt tank. Well, what lives in cold water salt?
Sharks.
Lobsters from the supermarket. Yes, I bought me a lobster.
Now, so have you watched Leon the Lobster here on YouTube?
I have not, because my lobster's name was Pinchy.
Well, my man. What the fuck was that?
Huh?
I'm echoing again, Stephen.
Where?
David.
He bought a lobster from the supermarket. He brought it home, and he videotaped weekly or monthly or whatever the progress of Leon the Lobster. Leon just died.
Ah, yeah, they can live forever. But what kills them is shell rot because they get too old and they can't shed their shell.
Yeah, he was trying to molt and he didn't make it. So he went and bought one that he knows is younger. It's much smaller than Leon. So being the creative genius he is, he named him Leon number 2. I guess because he didn't want to remake the merch.
Yeah, my lobster's name was Pinchy. We did not eat him when he died because I don't know how long he was dead by the time I got him. I had him for about 6 or 8 months. I don't know how long he lasted, but
Well, that's a waste of a good lobster. You should have eaten him when he was still alive.
I would feed him fish sticks without the breading. He didn't have the best diet. That's maybe why.
Oh, only the best. Yay, I'm rescued. Oh, fuck. I'm at Carol's house.
Shit. I don't get out of here. I'll just die.
Yeah, poor Leon. He's dead.
Oh, poor Leon. Well, so is Fish.
A moment of silence for Leon.
And Fish.
Yes, Fish.
Fish was murdered because his name was Fish.
I had a fish named Fish once. Also had a fish named Fred. I'm sorry. You had a cat named Cat?
No, I had a cat named Chicken.
Okay, all right. I had a 3-legged dog named Tripod. And at the same time, my buddy had a dog named Ask Him. What's your dog's name? Ask him. It's a long way to go for a joke, don't you think?
Maybe. Maybe not.
It's a pretty terrible
So
joke.
what's going on? What's the drama?
I'm just, none here.
Bullshit.
Never drama here.
You in business with drama.
You stop it. Stop feuding with people and coming to me with it. My drama is, though, the reason I started this stream in the first place was I was trying to figure out what to do. It's either stop drawing for a substantial period of time, or I'm going to be facing a surgery for the carpal tunnel thing, and I don't want that.
So you start learning to draw with the other hand.
No. So
don't use your feet.
you got to take a. That's disgusting.
Yeah, if you draw a book with your feet, I will never back you.
So I decided I'm going to take a little time off. The doctor recommended 4 to 6 weeks
Jesus.
because, well, it's secondary to an old injury that never healed.
So you got 4 to 6 weeks of drama to engage in.
So I'm writing.
Drama.
I can write too, so I'm writing.
Why did you hack Liam's Twitter? That was so rude.
Yeah, I didn't know such thing.
I know it was you.
I don't interact with that little orange koala.
God, he's such a retard.
I don't interact with him or anyone in his world.
Well, we can't interact with him in his world because he's blocked all of us.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm blocked, even though the only time I ever spoke to him is he was on one of a Lazmat or Well Read streams. I forget which, or it might have been Anthony's, but he started spurging out. And I went, "Hey, easy, killer, easy, breathe." And it actually stopped him.
Well, never mind.
I stopped him.
He might need somebody of your profession.
I'm aware. I've already made the diagnosis.
Lunatic. I'm gonna smoke this bowl. I mean, I'm willing to share if anybody would like to take a toke.
No, you go right ahead. Stephen B is too young for that.
He is a man.
He's too young for
He
your
can smell
evil.
it.
How old I am?
I do too, because you told me.
You leave him alone. He's old enough to make his own bad decisions.
Meanwhile, Kitty's over there rolling up greens and browns.
Huh?
Browns?
Tobacco, cigarettes.
Oh, diet.
Yeah, diet weed.
No, I took one toke last night and I slept for 12 hours. So.
Damn. Carol, don't die on
I
stream.
love it.
Or if you do, turn on your camera so we can watch.
I hate you people.
You guys want to see Spider-Man saving New York?
I saw it, but yeah, share it. Share it.
Okay.
You have control.
I want control. Give me control.
Okay.
Here we go.
all of this. Man.
Oh.
I was trying to catch up what's going on.
Ew.
Oh.
That's pretty funny.
You back down from a cockfight with Rex? Really? You didn't think you'd win? Are you a
He
pussy?
didn't, but let's pretend. No, Rex actually tried to call me out for a cockfight, Carol.
Yeah.
And I just blew him off because he's not an artist. And so the next day he was saying on his stream that I chickened out on him. So I went on his stream and I told him, I said, look, if you really want to get embarrassed that bad, it would be like Ali beating up Pee Wee Herman.
No.
We could do that. But honestly, nobody wants to see two old guys on a cockfight. That's
kind of gross.
Yeah, I'm
Neither
just
one
gonna,
of you still get it out.
I'll just tell them I'll come on your show and we'll do a drawing contest with your chat as the judges. And when I kick your ass, the same rule applies. You have to acknowledge that I'm an artist and you're not.
Well, plus, if you guys were on a stream together drawing, Tank Ferret's head would explode.
Yeah, Tank might finally be forced to come to the realization that Rex and I are not the same person. Fucking Tank.
Fucking Tank. You leave Tank Ferret alone.
Tank literally, he called me Rex on a stream. I forget where we were.
Well,
And
you old man.
well,
look
hold
alike.
on. And I called him out on it. And Carol, he said, damn it, I'm sorry, Rex. I didn't mean to. I was like, God, you just did it again.
Well, I mean, to be fair, all you old people look alike. There's like 75 customers that I saw today that look just like you.
There's nobody that looks like me.
Yeah, y'all old.
I'm a high-powered mutant of a kind never intended for mass production.
We're just in the comments saying that's full of lemon party, Doc.
What, Steven?
Tank Ferret just dropped a comment saying that's full of lemon party, Doc.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. What's a lemon party?
What does that mean?
That's saying.
I feel like I'm getting my chops busted. I don't even know what it means.
You know what's weird?
Yes.
Meeting people in the real world who know about Comicsgate.
Oh.
Like, because it never happens, or
Well, like not at like a convention or like a meetup or something, like just in random passing. Like, it was bizarre.
how do you even get to the point of knowing that? This is interesting.
Well, we were talking about comic books, I think. I don't know how it got there. And he's like, oh, I used to own a comic book store. I'm like, oh shit.
Whoops.
And
Time for me to pretend like I know nothing about all this.
he knows everything about Comicsgate, about EVS.
Hi, Scott.
He knows. He's got to know about our streams and stuff, but I did not tell him what my name is on here.
Yeah.
I was
What's your
like-
name? Gertrude.
I said it was Dean.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's just weird meeting people in the wild who know about Comicsgate, and they too think it's fucking retarded.
I have a subscriber that
They don't. You won't have any
that,
subscribers.
that works at the place where I buy my tobacco supplies. And he's a very quiet and polite young man. And he'll go, I saw your show. Yeah, what'd you think? It was cool. That's it. That's all the feedback I ever get.
Hi, person who subscribes that thinks it's cool. When you hear this on the playback, we're talking to you. Yeah, you. Not anymore. Moving on. Carol's stories of being at work are funny, especially when sharing. Yeah, dude, like other districts know about the legend of
Alex. Alex.
Like, it's so bad. Like the other day, he was at one end of the aisle, I was at the other end, and he started walking towards me, and he wasn't anywhere near me, and the wave of smell that he was towards me, it was like a tidal wave of stank. My cats are fighting. Hold on, I have to mute.
They're fighting over another dead fish.
They're still fighting. It was like a tidal wave of stench coming at me. Can you hear that?
Yes, we hear you.
No, not me, them.
No, not so much. Not so much.
They're up in the ceiling. I can't get to them. My kid called me the other day. She's like, yeah, one of the cats is stuck in the wall.
You can't make this shit up. Carol's got cats in the attic.
I know. Like, I am just imagining Carol's house, some dilapidated. Like,
It kind of is.
Shut up.
It's because I don't have any ceiling in the laundry room.
Okay. All right.
And they figured out if they hop on the dryer, they can reach the rest of the house, and then they have the run of the house with the ceiling. And they know that I can't get to them up there.
Fucking cats.
Yeah.
Cats in the attic.
I heard that.
No, Carrie, she escaped from my basement. She escaped from my basement and now is running around trying to adapt to being a human, and she's failing miserably.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm running around trying to be human?
Yes.
No, I'm running around fighting everybody on the internet.
Stop doing that.
I'm being accused of things that I didn't say.
Christy, you know that Carol used to be confined to my basement, right?
I did not know, but it does not surprise me.
Yeah.
Is that when she had the lobster?
Well, maybe. I don't know what she was doing down there. I would just slide her some Cheerios through the vents of the floor.
Yeah. And I would bang on the pipes and chew on the wiring.
That explains my first computer.
Yeah, and then I found an opening and I escaped, and then I've been running feral and causing internet drama.
The feral Carol is on the loose. Ah! Run for your life.
I went around biting as many as I fucking could.
She did. She did.
I did. I got myself in some good trouble. It was fun.
You kept that quiet instead of celebrating Doc being fully funded. We should have been celebrating Carol's newfound freedom. I noticed Carol was nowhere saying, congratulations, Doc, on being fully funded for a damn dirty thing.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. We did talk about it.
Who's we?
Me and whoever I was with at the time. It was probably, the uppity boys or whatever. I don't know.
All right.
That's where I live now.
Oh.
Well, I'm the pick-me girl.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Yes. Thank you.
I downloaded that clip just for you, and I don't even know what I did with
it. Well, I am the pick-me girl, so.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Dark Gift?
I don't. I would if he was here. I don't know what it means.
It means he sees it as me wanting to have all the attention of all the boys and this and that. Like, oh, pick me, notice me, that kind of notice me senpai thing.
It's not noticing the boys noticing.
But that's not what a pick me girl is. A pick me girl is a girl who wants to be noticed by all the boys, but will beat down all the other girls around her to like.
Well, I mean, in fairness, Carol.
Oh no! Like,
isn't that what you do?
No, because there's no girls in TG.
Kitty's right there. You just slammed her.
Now I'm offended.
But
what's your Twitter handle so I can go beat you up online?
Carol's Cookies 54. Please do. No, like I'm not going around backstabbing and lying about all the other girls just to get the guys to notice me. And I'm not, like.
No, that's what I do.
Showing tit and shit like that. Like a real pick-me girl is disgusting and will try and, undermine everybody else.
Notice me.
But
Notice me.
that's not me. I like for all the streams that I go to, I really only go to Wiggles and Raptors.
I know, Carol. I don't think you're a pick me girl.
I'm not because I'm
You,
not a
you,
pick me
you,
girl.
you are a notice me senpai girl, but that's cool. Everybody's doing
Right,
notice
and I'm
me.
only a notice me senpai girl during the intros of the show. Once you guys start your topic, I disappear.
Yes, she's alleged. She's allegedly here.
And it's not like I leave. It's just I let you guys do your show. I don't need to derail it. Everybody else does that just fine.
This show has been off the rails since it started.
But yeah, I am not a pick me girl, but I'm embracing the title that Anthony has given me.
Okay, all right. Well, in fairness,
Not
we're not going to
really.
talk about people when they're not here to defend themselves.
Why? He won't talk to me to my face. He
because-
lies about me on other streams. Why can't I tell the truth about him here? Anyway, you asked what pick me girl was, and that's what it is. And
How silly of me!
how dare you?
How silly of me to ask a damn question.
Well, I didn't know I was a pick me girl until he said that.
Well, I mean, in fairness, they call me that too.
Well, then you could have won the award at Raptor Stream had we actually done the meme award. That was such a fucking shit show.
Well, I mean, you guys already know how little attention I pay to the drama. Like, I don't even know who all the clowns of the circus are. So I'm just over here. I just do me.
I'm just mad because he accused me of saying something that I did not say.
All right. Well, I suggest.
No, there is no going back at this point.
No, I was just going to say, I suggest we talk about something else.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I want the Alex story. I want all the Alex dirt.
All right,
Did
well,
you
yeah.
get your? Are you on your new car now? Are you killing a new car?
I have my dad's Lexus.
And you haven't killed it yet?
Can we not talk about it?
For those of you who don't know, cars don't have a long life expectancy when they go to Carol.
No, they really don't. All right, so I think I just have the air pressure wrong in the tires.
All right. do tell.
You've had your U joint go, so you know that feeling, that clunking. That's what I feel when I'm driving. And it gets worse when you speed up, but it completely goes away when you let go of the gas. But you're still coasting. You let go of the gas, and that noise goes away. So,
yeah. Put the car in the shop, Carol, or you're going to be walking again.
But I went to put air in the tire last week, and there was only 15 pounds of pressure in the back tire. So I filled it to 30 because that's what the little sticker on the door says. But I think the front tire driver's side is at 40. And I couldn't bring it. But now that I know. But now that I put the proper pressure in the back tire, that feeling isn't as bad. It's still slightly there, and I think that might be because I overfilled on the front tire.
Well, what it actually sounds like is in your drivetrain, because it stops when you stop accelerating.
Yeah, I know. That's what I don't like, is that it stops when I don't give it gas.
So you need to put it in the shop.
Well, the inspection is up in 2 months.
What?
Well, because
we don't do that here. Yeah,
you don't do inspection.
No.
Well, smogs are bad enough.
Yeah, basically, if a car can move, they'll give you a light. Here you go.
Hey, Doc, I'm going to hop off the stream. I'll talk to you later.
All right, Steven. Thanks for jumping out, buddy. Appreciate you.
Bye, Steven.
You're welcome.
The lovely Stephen B, boys and girls.
You don't know our.
You get out of here. See, I don't
So-
need a voice modulator. You don't know the power of the dark side.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's up, Darren?
But
Bye,
because
Steven.
The car is still in my dad's name. We never did the title transfer. And I think it might need brakes now. So I was just going to wait until I go down to my parents on Easter and be like, so daddy, your car.
Yeah, your car.
Your car. I like to take care of all the things at once. And if I don't have to take it down there, I more than, because I hate driving on the fucking turnpike. It costs me a car every time I go on the turnpike.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't do that.
Well,
Don't do
the
do
other way
it.
is like 3 hours. I'm not.
No, just don't go. Call,
Well, I'm-
and say,
I know,
hey,
if I want him to pay for it,
you better take a bus.
I got to take the car to him. I got to call him. He called last week, and I wasn't in the mood. So,
Well, just tell him to come get it. That way, if it breaks down, it's on him, and he'll feel more obligated.
what he needs to do is just put me back on the goddamn AAA account. I'm the only one that ever used it.
AAA ain't gonna fix it.
No, but they will tow it to him.
Finish that sentence. When it breaks down.
Yeah,
Darren Wagner in the house. Darren, the link is pinned at the top of the chat if you want to jump in.
We used to do it all the time. We would ship the cars back and forth using the AAA because he had the AAA Plus. So I had towing up to 100 miles, and his shop was 97 miles.
See.
So I would ship it down to him, and he'd ship it back to me.
There we go.
And it saves gas and the mileage on the car, you know?
That's so sad.
I know.
That's so sad.
But I mean, the car's running. It seems okay. None of the check engine lights and stuff are on, but I do feel it needs brakes because it's not stopping as well. And you know, that clunking. But I think the clunk. But you know, it goes away when I let go of the gas. We're just gonna say it's the air pressure in the tires, okay?
No, it's not. It's not. Sorry. What, the car might hear me? Back in sagging, tailpipe dragging. My girl won't stop nagging.
Oh. I can't think of any other Alex stories. I can't really remember. They're all the same smelly stories.
Yeah, I don't have any stories other than what I've already shared, and I'm not going to share it again.
He did say something disgusting the other day. What was it? It was highly inappropriate, like he always is. Something. Oh God, it was about wieners.
Oh Lord. A razor blade and a dildo. Ugh.
We had hot dogs that were they were out of code, so we're pulling them, and he's here. You want to eat my wiener?
Oh, we got somebody in the back. All Things Serious is here.
And then
Get back on camera.
And then I was calling him.
You come back here. What's up, brother?
What's going on?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Doing all right. Hanging
Are
in
you
there.
a Viking?
Yes.
Viking. I'm really high, so.
So he looks perfectly normal to Carol.
Ignore my rudeness. It's probably on purpose. So I called Alex Alexis today, and he said, "Don't call me that." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because it sounds too much like erection." I was like, "Can you even see yours?" He's a big boy.
What's up, All Things? What are you doing?
Not a whole lot lately. The internet in my neighborhood sucks, to be honest. I'm working on trying to get Starlink out here.
There you go. Are you in the boondocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Liam says it's not very good.
What does he know?
I don't fucking know. It's
If
expensive
it's,
though, isn't
if,
it?
if it's good enough for Elon, it's good enough for. Well, it depends.
Isn't it like
Are you in
sales
Western
number?
North Carolina?
Me?
No, I'm in
No.
Florida.
Oh, all right. Well, just claim it's hurricane, and you'll get one for free from Elon.
I'll come and flip your table at your house so you can be like, look, see storm damage.
Now, your screen name, All Things Serious, is a little frightening to come on a show where nothing is serious.
I know that, Doc.
What are you talking about? I'm super serial all the time.
Jesus Christ.
You're the one who told me where the link to the stream was, and you're the one who let me on the panel. This is bullshit.
I hate you so much.
It's your fault.
Christy's now reconsidering
I would.
co-hosting my show.
Yeah,
She should.
I reconsider daily.
Sorry, usually I'm at work.
Oh, Carrie says, I agree with Carol. He looks like a Viking. Are you a
Wait, He
Viking?
does look like a Viking.
I'm Norwegian. Yes.
All right. So do we want to call you Sven or Sirius?
Are we going pillaging?
We going pillaging.
Olaf, get in the boat.
I always wanted a Viking.
A lot of my friends call me Thor.
Okay, I'm not doing that. We'll call you Olaf.
Olaf.
Shut up, Carrie. My beard had a tragic accident. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, what happened?
I was doing the whole thing of trying to edge it up, and I screwed up. So it's knock it all down. It'll be back in a week.
One of your old man twitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to just die. Die. Just die.
Just die, Carol. Just die.
Uh-oh. Carrie says, I'll call you Thor. Is your hammer mighty? Jesus
Oh,
Christ, Carrie.
Oh, yes, Carrie. Oh, yes.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, you two
need a
can
room.
have you two can get a room and have that conversation. Oh my Lord, have mercy. So, all things serious, where we talk mental health. Is that what it says behind you?
Yes.
All right. And I know you from Hinge Chat, don't I?
Yes, you do, Doc.
The
All right.
witches. You're a witch. Your witch campaign.
No, he's not witch campaign.
Then he's got to be Carol campaign.
And she says, I'm just getting to know your guest. Yeah, okay, whatever. And as a retired counselor, I know a little bit about the mental health stuff. So are you doing streams about mental health?
Yeah, that's all I do. Lately, I haven't, to be honest, because not to get too personal, but in the past 5 months, I've been in a dark place. So I haven't really streamed about mental health until I get mine in check.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So you were in a kind of in a low spot and you didn't feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah. So I go live and I talk about other things.
There you go. What other things? Raiding,
Music,
pillaging,
movies, just conversate.
Pillaging's the best.
Pillaging
Yes.
is the best. Pillaging is the best.
You know what else they should bring back?
Tell me.
And I've said this before because they still haven't. Old time train robberies, like on a horse and everything. When you're running up to the train, you jump off the horsey, and you got the bandana. Like that sound like it was a fun time to I will fix whatever is wrong with you, all things serious, because
You are a sad, strange little woman.
all you have to do is like, at least I am not her.
Tank, if you don't improve the quality of this show, I'm going to jump in front of a bus.
Ooh. Well, I'd start picking buses.
What you drawing, Tank?
Carrie, Carrie, well, hold on. Carrie wants to
No.
know. She says, "Is the Viking creator of comics? Where can he be legally stalked?" She wants to know your link so she can follow you.
All right, give me just a second.
Drop that link. I gave you a wrench, didn't I?
Yes, you did, Doc.
All right. All right.
You know who took my wrench?
Oh,
Asshole.
God, Carol.
What?
Tank.
Yes.
Save me.
That's a lot of pressure, Doc.
What's my name, Tank?
Say my name.
Doc.
Say my name. Yeah, let's get it right, Tank. It's Doc.
That's right.
Doc is like, I don't want to get teamed up on by a bunch of women.
Listen, it's
I don't know if I can help you there.
Well,
I can offer you a way
I
out.
think,
You
I
gotta.
think Tank has like a book of dad jokes.
Yeah, I do.
He and George Peter Gatzis have a sleeve of Dixie cups that they read jokes off of.
What do you call a magic dog?
Oh,
What?
no.
Labracadabra word.
Oh my God, labracadabra.
Labracadabra.
The bull was beat.
Jesus.
I couldn't get the joke out right.
She's baked.
I'm dying.
She's baked.
Fuck.
Flipping tables is what she does.
Right now I'm Kamikaze Carol.
Yeah, listen, guys, if you're listening and you would like some better content than this, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, Doc's Coffee Shop, Tanner Hurley, Christy Phillips, and myself do meme reviews and roast pop culture. Be sure you tune in for some laughs. Did I give the time already?
Do it.
Wednesdays, 1 p.m.
yes.
Eastern. There we go.
Sure.
And Christy, when she's not in her witness protection avatar,
I'm kind of
Actually,
liking this. I
she
may
act-
be showing up to the coffee shop like this.
she actually contributes to the show when she's not in that mode. So no, you can't come like that.
I like it though. It makes it so I don't actually have to brush my hair.
Me either.
Thank God you're wearing a hat. The glare. My God.
You get that fucking icon off my stream right now, Carol.
You love him.
Make it go away.
You love
I was Richard traumatized me as a child.
him. I'll be ooh kitty.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, my word.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is ooh?
Ooh.
It's just a cute noise.
So cute.
It was
That is actually, Doc. That is specifically the purpose of ooh. It is just
Specifically,
a
say
cute
it
little
right.
noise.
all right. So when we were kids, my siblings and I, and we caught one of our siblings doing something they weren't supposed to, we would say, "Hi, woo woo, you gonna be in trouble." So now, as 60-year-olds, we will see each other go, "Oh woo woo," and they call people in lab coats to come and take us away.
And probably rightfully.
Yeah, I went out with my sisters to go get sushi. One of my sisters has never had sushi. So what does she order at the Japanese steakhouse? Not sushi.
How dare she?
She just got fucking noodles and scallops. It's like,
Hey, she was afraid of it.
yeah, she
Well,
was.
at a Japanese steakhouse, that would be normal for some people. Noodles. They make really good noodles.
Well, they do, but she specifically, Olaf, wanted to try sushi, but she refused. She chickened out on me.
I will tell you this. I went to a specific sushi restaurant, and I'm not a sushi type of guy, but I was on a date, and she wanted to go to a sushi restaurant, so I took her, and my taste buds changed that day.
There you go.
They changed. We got a platter that had sushi and sashimi. It had everything.
Right.
Like, I didn't think I would try eel, and I did. I didn't think I would try octopus, and I did.
Yeah. Yep. I've had eel.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yep.
Just tastes like catfish.
Yep. It was actually good.
Yeah.
I was like,
so
ugh,
my
yummy.
other sister, she got a sushi roll and some other kind of dish. I just loaded up on sushi because fuck, if you go to a sushi place, get sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi. They have one, they have all the tradition like California roll, dragon roll, all that stuff. They have all those.
You got to
then they have some
expand
unique
outside the box.
Yeah, this place has custom ones. Like there's a local highway called Route 66 or Route 76, whatever. So that was one of them. And I read it and I was like, damn, that sounds good as shit. So I got that one. And they had another one called the East Hampton, which is the town to the north here where they started out. I ordered that one and they were fucking good. I like them.
Mm-hmm. They're delicious and you eat them.
I'm hungry.
When I looked at the price of the platter that we ordered for two, it was like 4 types of each one that they served. And the bill was in like triple digits.
Oh my God.
I was like, this better be good. For the price I'm about to pay.
Yep.
Yeah,
or
it was good.
Option B, Dine and Dash.
Yep.
They're Japanese. They got short little legs. They can't catch you. I kid. I'm kidding. I kid.
They got ninjas and shit. They be throwing the knives at him. He ain't gonna get away.
Hell no. They'll jump off a rooftop with a katana.
Yeah.
No, that's the Koreans.
Whoa, all of them.
Oh, that almost spoils one of the memes from this Wednesday's show. Elon Musk has hired a new security detail to protect his main factory. It's the rooftop Koreans.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
I'm a diehard fan of Japanese culture.
Right.
Even though I'm a Viking, I have a lot of things that are Norse, but I have a lot of things that are of the Japanese culture.
Nice.
Oh, we need Kirby.
Where is Kirby?
He's with Smiller.
I haven't seen him around in a bit.
He's left us.
He left us.
He's
my
gone,
word, Terry.
He's
Oh,
gone
my
the
word.
way of Smiller.
Ew. Why do you keep saying that? Oh,
Smiller?
So this one time, I got onto the Drawn a Quarter Pro edition from the from the fan edition. I won the fan edition. I went on there on the Pro edition once, and I brought the Cult of Raven, and I drew a picture of Raven holding a sign saying "Hail me." And I whipped the crap out of him on his own show just to do it. And then every time I've won Drawn and Quartered since, I have, I've even said like on Drawn and Quartered, I said like don't vote for me, vote for somebody you want to go on Smiller's show because I'm not going. I didn't come here to play.
Dang.
Yeah, no, I'm not going. No, I don't like that guy. That's fine.
Don't like who?
And that's. Yeah, no, I just don't like the guy.
Okay, but we that's not the avenues.
That's not a drama thing. It's just a
drama.
We don't do those avenues of conversation here about who likes who and what, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I'll just say this.
I don't want to deal with him.
Dude can draw.
Oh yes.
So that's it. That's all I've got to say. Kitty.
All I'm saying is he stole Kirby.
Kitty can't draw. That's all I'm going to say.
I can't draw to save my life.
Me neither.
I love art.
Did you see my zombie girl?
The one on your avatar right now?
No, the one on my Twitter.
No, because you didn't share it with me.
It's pinned to my Twitter.
Well, okay. You never tagged me. It never popped up. I don't know.
I didn't tag nobody.
I don't know how the Twixter sphere works.
Here, I'll
share it. Because I know Carol can draw.
I put it in the private chat.
She just takes months to finish one.
slow.
Oh, she's sad looking. Hold on, I'll share screen here. Kitty, will you throw this up on the screen for me?
Sure. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Looks like it's doing it automatically.
She looked like she came out of the Mean Girls movie, and she was the one being bullied.
It's me after a day of work. It's me after a 4-hour shift.
What the fuck was that? Almost tore my head off. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's making sure it wasn't just my headphones or me having a stroke. Woo!
Yeah, she's not done, but it's what I've been playing around with lately.
Months to finish a single drawing.
No, when was the last save on that?
I don't know. I just remember the girl on the veranda.
Yeah, she's still there.
Yeah. Bitch is still just standing there.
She's still just standing there. Shut up.
Oh, me.
She's still just standing there.
All right, my ass hurts. My ass hurts. It's time to end the stream.
Fine, bye.
So I want to thank everybody for coming out. Kitty, always, and I'll see you Wednesday. Carol, good to see you. Tank, thanks for finally gracing me with your presence. Olaf,
Thanks,
good to see you, big guy.
Yeah, Doc.
Yep, and thanks Stephen B for coming out.
I'd love to do a stream with you, Doc.
Sure, just hit me up.
Yeah, I will.
I'm down. We can talk mental health or comics or pop culture, or the fact that
I think a mixture of both, because it all helps with mental health.
Sure. Let's see. We also had Stephen B. We had Apex, Mike Walters, and there was someone else.
Whatever happened to Apex? I thought he was getting a video for us.
Scarlett was here. Thank you, Scarlett. Apparently his internet was giving him trouble, so he just died. Carrie wants to know, how tall are you, or how big you are?
6'6".
Jesus Christ.
Carrie ain't scared to ask what she wants to know.
Jesus a real man Christ. Don't brag about what's between his
End the stream.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.